okay. Just about to send you a message, but you joined. Yay. No. I've been painting Warhammer minis a bunch recently. And fun. One of you has minis that you need to paint.
I'm back.
Speaking of
Hi,
stuff,
everybody!
hello, yay! Wasn't my intention of saying that
Back
in
to the
that
world of the
context.
living.
But speaking of things, is anyone here, actually, are you guys getting an inspiration, or no? Did you guys do the thing I asked? Yeah, I said if you guys did a specific thing, like one of you had to do a specific thing and then everyone would get inspiration. So if you guys remember what the specific thing was, which I do,
I
remember what
do.
it was,
I just didn't do it.
you'll get inspiration.
My girlfriend brought me a choker, so if I can get inspiration for that, then I'll gladly take it.
Damn,
You
I'm
don't get inspiration for being a freak.
Nope.
That's
the reason
a
you
good
don't get
reason to
inspiration is because it was your girlfriend,
but
not
it's
your
not the one I was
boyfriend.
looking for.
Only boyfriends. No inspiration for you.
Bro's giving out inspiration for being a freak. That's crazy.
Wait.
Of our
He's a
Americans,
freak.
one of the lesser expected people, but not. That's my hint for you, Snowcap. Or
You should have just stopped with saying one of the lessers.
That's
That's
crazy.
mean. I'm not mean. I'm not mean.
Yeah, that's your thing, Dre. Not Ian.
I think half of us are a lot meaner than we should be.
I
Yeah,
think
I like
I'm also
being
in
mean,
that
though.
category sometimes. I think I'm weirdly mean sometimes. And I'm like, oh wait, that they came off weirdly mean.
I
The
don't think
thing
you're
with
mean.
you
I
is-
think you're just a direct individual.
Yeah, you're not.
To direct.
Being mean has to be intentional.
I feel like there's times that I've been like harsh on one of you recently. I think I can't remember what the context was.
You were not harsh. You were a very forgiving and kind individual. I don't know what you're yapping about.
Okay, that's nice to hear.
I think the least mean person is Jebaboo.
Yeah.
Jevaboo is legitimately just a bison. I feel like Jevaboo is just a bison in human skin.
Well, the problem is I don't think there's any. What? Yeah, I don't think there's any of those left in Indiana. So if they are, they're the last one in Indiana. Or been like a zoo. I think I believe there are some in Illinois though.
I was more talking spiritually.
Okay.
There'd be bison in Northwest South
Spiritually,
Alabama. For Sam, for
they're one of the
Sam.
last. Oh, I don't think there are any in Alabama.
Yeah, instead of spiritually being Israeli, you're spiritually bison.
Yeah, this is a good thing, unlike the other thing you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the opposite. I will say I have learned that there's bison farther south in the U.S. than you'd think, and also farther, like, I guess farther east than you'd think. I mean, historically, there were bison in the state of North Carolina, if you guys didn't know that. That was a thing.
Okay.
People called them the forest bison, but they were just normal. I think they were the same species of bison. They might have been, but like, yeah, there were bison in North Carolina
I
in
think
like
we're waffling.
16890 or whatever. Okay, let's everyone here. Surprisingly, okay.
Sorry
So-
about that.
Last session, a variety of things happened. However, given my plans for how I want things to go, I'm not actually going to do a go over what happened last session, because I think it's a lot more interesting if I don't, given Golier has no idea what happened last session or the session prior. So how we're going to start things is you guys are present within a place that you are aware of. Golier,
Love this place.
you have woken up in a room that has wallpaper. There is a nice candle on a bedside table that and the bedside table looks like it's expensive, and the bed you're in is like really nice. like better than most beds you've seen. It does
Mhm.
not look at all like the town you were in today.
Cool. And this is after I went to bed. This after I long rested.
Yes, you would go to a bed in like an inn, or
Mhm.
and once you woke up, you were
Okay.
not in that inn. You were in a completely different location, and there is a door to exit the room you were in.
Got it. Okay.
Let's begin. What do you do, Golier?
Is how much light is in this room?
I'm gonna say it's dimly lit because there's
Okay.
only a candle to light it.
Okay.
But given circumstances, you don't know if it's morning or not because there is no windows. But it feels like it's like you feel like you got a full night's sleep.
Okay. I'm gonna get up from the bed kind of tentatively, and snap my fingers, and I'm gonna cast Reduce Flame and just keep it held in my hand.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to tentatively step out of this door that I'm in, or the door to this room I'm in.
You see a hallway. There are other candles, and some are lit like I guess positioned onto I'm gonna say like oh goodness, I can't pick the term. There are candle holders that are imbued into the walls, what I'll say, and it's lit all right. There's like it's like I'm not gonna say it's well lit because I don't think there's like I'm gonna say it's well lit for like in indoor spaces of no windows during like late medieval times. But there's like it's not, but there is also not torches. They're candles.
Okay.
This could be a lot more lit if there were big torches, but there's not. They're nice candles. But you can see there's a couple different rooms around you. And you can see there seems to be some stairway at the end of the hall.
At this point, I am drawing my rapier, and I'm going to go ahead and activate my Crimson Right just in case.
Does that make a noise?
I would say that there's probably like the sound of like fire starting to like slowly crackle. Ooh, that is not a fun roll.
Okay.
That's like near max damage from that. Damn.
Can we just send a message to one of you? Quick.
I know. Someone probably hears like the sound of like a fire kind of igniting.
Okay.
You hear another door open. Golier.
Okay, she will immediately turn to it and like hold out her rapier towards it.
This creaking door. A hand unfurls, pushing the door further open, and you see it. It's Snowcap.
She sees that and she's going to immediately dispel produced flame and like lower her guard slightly.
Only slightly.
Not so. She's completely drop her guard.
Lunges forward, impaling Snowcap.
Yes, no, actually, Snowcap is dead now. It's like a Shakespearean epic. This is the start. She lowers her rapier in size. Okay, that makes objectively more sense. And she kind of looks around. Give me the skinny. And she just kind of waves around. towards the miniature.
It's a spell that produces a mansion. You did miss dinner.
Huh. No one else is doing?
Yep.
Impressive.
There is a new person, some dwarf.
The guy with the axe? No.
Oh
him.
yeah. Oh yeah, you did meet him.
Friendly?
Yeah.
Somewhere in between?
What in between?
I said friendly, somewhere in between.
Friendly.
Oh.
Him and Kier did some spelunking of some corpses and got some some precious metals.
Huh. Neat. I know the relative location of a Grick fairy.
Nice. What kind?
Sword.
Okay, it has nothing to do with me.
Or at least, who has it?
She does have it.
A fairy. I believe you guys have, met with one of those in the past.
Is it in Oz Cave?
Say that one more time?
Is it in Oz Cave?
Oz Cave. Yeah, is it an Oz Cave? I don't see an Oz Cave.
Yes, it is. You would. Given circumstances, I forget if I specifically mentioned that, but yes, you would say yes.
Yes, okay. Yes, actually. Oh! And there's a not sword. Part of a sword. Pommel of Tyr.
This would be great information if I use swords.
Someone around here does. No. And she pauses for a moment. Kier might benefit from it.
Yeah,
Something
that's
called a
most
tear
likely. Kier does stand to get the most benefit from it. Norlis would be useless with it. Who knows what?
I don't know what kind of sword it is. It could be tiny or it could be big.
Want to see if any of the others are up? Don't you want to go
Sure.
butter? Wouldn't it be fun to butter Norlis?
That's what I do best.
All this after it took a sweet time making this.
She's going to immediately continue with Snowcap to start skipping towards wherever Nornalis is.
Yeah. Does Snowcap know where Nornalis is?
I would say that you would know Normalus was in the room 2 doors down from you, to the left.
Snowcap would check there.
Normalus, did you go for an early breakfast, or are you still in bed?
No, Norlis is enjoying the nice bed.
Okay, you see Normalus
No, you don't.
in the bed. Oh, you don't?
I'm not a fucking savage. I lock the door when I go to sleep.
Oh, good point. Yeah. Okay.
Like
Good
you bumped into the door.
Alright. It seems to be.
Golir is
Door is
knocking
locked.
like Golir is knocking like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. If anyone has seen that,
Penny.
I'm
Penny.
not. Is it like there's a fire in the building
Penny.
or knocking, or
it's like
he knocks
constantly,
3 times,
like,
says your name, knocks again. That is what Goler is doing.
and then
Okay.
keeps doing it endlessly.
Understood.
Yeah.
You begin to hear shuffling, and then a minute or two passes of probably constant knocking, and you see a mostly dressed Normalist crack the door open. Yes. What? Oh, hello.
Look what I found.
Hey,
You're not a snail anymore. I'm glad to see that. Good morning.
a snail?
No, it was
A slug?
it
Yeah,
was Yochdrill that was a snail.
was it? Oh, right.
Yes.
No, right, yes. Early morning.
Grandpa's off his meds again.
Jesus Christ.
Please get dressed. I have some mildly important information for you specifically.
And he kind of reaches up and does a little clap. And you watch as, for the first time, Golier sees a few dozen spectral attendants make their way towards everyone's doors and starts to arouse them for breakfast.
So confused.
Meet me in the
To do
dining hall.
breakfast.
We can speak there. And the attendants go about waking up the individual party members, and they cannot speak, but they can like knock and gesture, and at least 2 of them are fluent in ASL, even though no one here is.
Got walks in with pots and pans.
What?
Get up!
Oh,
Walks in with
God.
pots and pans, slamming them together.
That's not what I meant, but yeah. But slowly but surely, I believe the party is assembled in the dining hall.
I'd say, reasonably speaking, Yugdrill would probably be the first person there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm up.
Present, as well as, which is, makes up a party, as well as a bunch of strange figures that seem like people, but they're not. They're like the silhouettes and shadows of people, like as if there were like waiters and servants present, but they're clearly not like actual people or actual like biological,
What to say? That's mean. Let them be people.
Like
Let them eat cake.
they would be people if they are people, but they
I people
they
go.
could be people.
I had to fight back. You can't say that anymore, Ian.
Well, I mean, you don't know. You haven't heard them speak
Right
yet.
after
they might just be illusions. You're not sure.
This just in. Ian does not believe in black people.
No, I do. I took Flat Stanley, like a cutout of Flat Stanley, which is a book I've never read.
I love Flat Stanley.
In like the first grade or something, to Washington D.C. when I was like 9.
I love Flat
Pictures.
Stanley.
I don't know what Flat Stanley is about.
It's about this.
That's all I know.
Gets
What I mentioned.
flattened, and wait, no. Yeah, he gets flattened, and then he's forced to experience bullying, and he learns and grows as a human being.
Yeah, but I brought it to different museums and took pictures of it because of some project.
Loki deserved to get flattened last time. From what I remember, he deserved that.
Oh.
Okay, we're kind of getting off topic.
Okay,
Yeah.
back to
Oh, sorry.
circumstances, not like obscure like children's books like Frindle and Flat Stanley.
Obscure.
I don't know what Frindle is. But yeah, you guys are together in a dining hall. There is food. Yugdrill, your daylight spell you did seems to be functioning in regard to photosynthesis. albeit it's not.
I don't know when I
not
cast
not a
daylight, but
place-
alright.
Hmm?
I don't know when I cast daylight, but alright.
Didn't you do that? Yes, like prior to the long rest.
No.
Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, in that case, you are in a situation in which there is no obvious immediate source of food for you in terms of photosynthesis, but you do assumedly have the means to eat food. You have a mouth, and it seems to go deep down.
I mean, I
You're not
just meant
sure
it as
about
in.
anus, but that might be, you're not sure where that is.
I just meant as in, like, last time when I was not with the party, I was in direct sunlight for, like, multiple hours. So.
That's true. That is true. So you have gotten a lot of sunlight for today, but
I mean, there are cloudy days where it's cloudy and trees still survive.
yeah, well, I know, but they're also not, they are more active than a tree ever would be.
No.
I think. Okay. But yeah. So again, you seem to be the space, and I would mention Golier that you would recall that Snowcap did say it was a mansion or space created by a spell. But what I will say is, unless I'm wrong on this somehow, there wouldn't be any windows.
Huh. Neat.
So what do you guys do?
Welcome back, Goliath.
Hi. I'm
He'll miss you.
glad to be back. Though I will say there's a couple important things that I might need to take care of.
You should eat first.
Mainly some information to give.
No Cap orders some sort of meat dish with like a with a low alcohol booze.
You have a white wine brought out to you with a hefty plate of sausage, biscuits, and gravy.
Oh, that sounds
Oh yeah.
He also gets very dry biscuits.
The
He
sausage
specifically
probably
orders them dry.
How have you been, Goliath? Well,
Good. Did a little bit of exploring for some godly reason. But overall went well.
That's good to hear. So, is there a reason besides the welcome home party that we were waking at this ungodly hour?
What about ungodly hour?
Is there
I
a
don't
reason?
think he's used to waking up.
Wait a second. Wouldn't... Actually, wait a second. Cheesecake, do you think that... Wait, do you think that morning would be like a early... I guess early... Yeah, if it's early morning before the sun comes out, that would be kind of weird for like the Sunder clan, which is all about fire and like making things. But also, if you get up early to make the things, like to go forging, maybe that might be seen in a good light? I don't know, you could go either direction with that.
It won't be seen in light because it'll be dark.
Most folk
Yeah, it
hasn't slept in a proper bed for God knows how long, and he just has a really, really sore back. really like sleeping in a warm bed.
You're not injured. You have a brand new body. You are the pinnacle of health. You don't have a bad back. Liar.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. Look, either way, he still hasn't slept in a proper bed in God knows how long. He was enjoying it. You said something about information.
Oh shit! Hello, you guys hear me?
Yeah?
Now we can.
Yes.
Okay, Discord all of a sudden is like loading, and I thought it crashed for me. Okay, good. I thought there's. Oh my god! I thought my internet went out for a second. Continue on. Sorry.
It's okay. You said that you had information. Did I understand that correctly? Julia?
Yes. And she kind of takes a deep breath. Okay. That makes more sense. Thank you for clarifying. You guys have no idea what I'm yapping about, but you know. She takes a second. So, Nonetheless, if I told you not to be mad about something because someone seemed like they were mildly apologetic about something, you wouldn't be mad at them, right?
Favorite hypotheticals in which I have a serious stake. No, the likelihood is I'd be mad.
Okay. I personally have no stake in the game. I was just curious. So, a friend-ish of yours named Horsfund has given a item known as Tearfling to a fairy known as Quobaggy, and that apparently means a lot. Don't know why, but that apparently means a lot.
Right. Yes. Like, you see very tight pursed lips. And did they explain why they would do that?
That's an Ian question.
Given the response I sent you, I believe they would have. I think I would say yes. I think I even explained so. I think.
Yes. Let me reread this. Why? They would also tell you that they have received. Oh! Well, part of the reason is, there are currently, they're currently, moving forward with laws making it illegal to possess a Grick Fairy if not given permission by the Jarl.
Yeah.
And, it was one of those you scratch your back, I scratch your back, you scratch mine situations. Quobaggy was apparently the best way to get to something called the Blade of Fafnir.
Oh, I misspelled that. Sorry. To get the blade to Fafnir.
Oh, get the blade to Fafnir. To get
Yes.
Quobaggy was the best way to get it to someone named Fafnir, which may be a better person to have it.
Some of you know who that is.
Is that the amalgamation that Drop became?
Oh,
No.
No.
wait.
No.
Like Fafnir, like from Greek mythology?
Greek?
From Norse.
Or sorry,
mythology.
Norse. Sorry, Norse.
What campaign have you been in?
Our party couldn't handle a Greek campaign.
Too much fucking.
That Fafnir, right? Is there anything like different about the Fafnir in this world than
Mythology.
They are specifically a
Rather
white
than
dragon
normally?
in this world,
Okay.
Oh, is it?
and they are.
No, it's not the person we met.
Ian, if you would like me to do a check to see what I know, but I feel like Norlis is a pretty knowledgeable individual by trade. Would he know who and what Fafnir is?
You can do a Arcana check if you want additional information from what I'm about to tell you.
Oh,
But what I'll say is, they are a dragon.
Okay.
There are rumors that they weren't always a dragon. At one point, they were something else.
All right.
They are extremely powerful in regard to being a dragon. Probably one of the most dangerous known dragons in the region.
All right.
Having lived, and
oh my god.
they have. Well, yeah. Go ahead and roll that Arcana check.
Okay.
You would have heard rumors that this dragon has a thing that many dragons have, which is a horde. You have heard information and rumors relative to the idea that this dragon has been, at least for the last several hundred years, has been staying in a particular cave. Somewhere in this region. Like, you remember hearing, oh yeah, it was like somewhere around the frost tundra. You're not like 100% sure where, but given it's somewhere in this region, there's a decent chance that one of the party members from this region would know.
Okay.
And I'll mention that in the past, this dragon has done reasonable damage to various settlements, and was a threat that existed prior to the war that occurred 1,000 years ago in the region between the giants and...
Oh, they precede the ancient warriors. That's interesting. Right.
Ian, would I be able to add anything to Fafnir?
Yes, you would add one specific thing.
He's gay.
I mean, maybe two technically. I'll sit right to you.
Rumor is
he's gay and he's Murgen's lover. Those are the two things.
So true.
no, it's worse.
Abby, draw it.
Fafnir. Rumor is he used to be a dwarf.
I can't tell if that's the cannon or head cannon.
Then he took an arrow to the knee.
Right, okay.
Hey, it's true.
Right, yes. Miss Gilliard, did they explain why they wanted me to know about this? Did they intend for me to retrieve it? You seemed adamant that the information be passed to me.
Ian, was it just one of those things where it was I'm okay with you communicating this to Norlis so he has information about it, or was this
Was there intention beyond of them telling Goliath to tell Norlis? Like,
What
a cadence
I
in
would say
conversation goes, and you can tell if there's intention behind words rather than just information.
Upon they told you a little bit initially. Like, when they learned you were with Loris, they told you a little bit, and then once you kind of talked a little more, and they felt you were a trustful person, they told you more things to the full extent, and so you knew that they had interest in wanting Norris to know, but the full extent of information they gave you might have been more than they were initially just going to give you to tell Norris, partially because they didn't know if they could fully trust you at the time. So I'd say that, yeah, you feel like there was interest and will in letting Norlis know that, given that it seems Norlis was the person who, entrusted the mayor of Nor to deal with the sword.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see the vision. I see what you mean.
So they
I
didn't
will-
surmise intention beyond that. Is basically what you said.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I think
basically,
that's what's
I wanted to make it clear that, yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't misunderstanding. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. I can't do anything with this amount of information at the moment. Let me pass along some information. Mr. Kier is aware of this as they were there. Tiefling is functionally a sword of mass destruction. It takes enormous willpower to even draw the blade, and should you strike anyone with the blade, they are destined to die within a month or two. I can't remember perfectly.
My framework was a couple minutes, but it could be longer.
Okay. Within mere minutes.
Why don't?
So,
I'm sorry. What's stopping us from taking it and just stabbing Dorak with it?
possessing the willpower to do so and the strength to do so. It is akin to a black hole. It is far denser than it appears. It's incredibly heavy. It's incredibly unwieldy. And should you draw it and strike no one, because that is highly possible and likely, regardless of if anyone struck, someone within 60 feet of you is destined to die within minutes. So failure has
Question.
grave consequences.
So why don't we? She ponders for a moment.
Yes, Mr. Youngtrail.
Franklin. Oh, sorry.
What's a black hole?
We don't know anybody with the strength or willpower to do this.
No, they typically come in one or the other, is what I've seen. Is any class a strength whiz build?
Well, you know,
I don't
I
think
could
there's a
have been,
class
but
for
I
that.
so specifically not. I literally went out of my way to get approval to use my charisma.
That's funny.
Bro, no one told. Bro, I thought we were fine on wisdom.
We were.
Guys, why don't we strength train Snowcap?
What do you mean
That'd be
snowcap?
cool.
Right.
I have a 19. I have a 19 in wisdom.
Wait, hold on. Is our druid not strong enough for that?
No.
You see, it's more than just being strong, though. It's being consistently strong, and we falter as mortals. Sometimes the dice don't line up in our favor. Oh, that was so good. I'm patting myself on the back for that one.
Fire. Leon Kennedy ass statement, but like fire.
But no, so I don't disbelieve that people here could potentially make use of it, but failure is a large thing.
One thing I will state is that the party was previously had a member that assumedly was wise, who was also physically strong, and was hairy and elephant-shaped. Albeit, I don't think they'd be as I'm not gonna say they were.
Sardonyx
I won't
is an
specify their
elephant.
specific. Maybe slightly lower than I thought it was.
Bro, because
But-
like, what do we mean? I specifically went out of my way to make an unoptimized build for this. Chat, I might be the problem.
Where's a belt of giant strength?
So that is the reality of the blade. It's dangerous. Myself and Mr. Kier, along with a few others, claimed it, made use of it, and gave it
Regretted it.
gave it to that individual in Nor, so that they might keep it in safekeeping as they were the previous keeper of it. If they were not certain that they could do so, I would have kept it with myself.
One thing I would say that you would know, Norlis, is
Yes.
that when they kept it, they basically had a little shaft. They put it down that went.
I
too
recall
deep.
this. Yes, I recall
But
this.
it was specified that that was not going to be long-term storage for it, and they were going to, take it somewhere else.
Understood.
Okay,
All
I knew.
right.
Okay, didn't know if you remembered half of that, but
I remembered the first half, not the second half. Right. Okay. I can touch base with them. At least see if there's something they intend for me to do. But that can come later. Was there anything else you learned? I should have assumed you would know, as the body that swapped with yours was Hogan of Nor.
Huh.
Not
I didn't know
certain
he
what
swapped.
ley line we stumbled upon to have caused that to happen. Perhaps it was an attentiveness thing, I don't know. Damn, I'm on fire. Was there anything else at the moment?
I don't believe so.
Well, there is one thing I'm gonna send you right now that I meant to send you, but I didn't want to give you too much information, like too much stuff to work with, in case that was like a bit too spooky. But here, I'll just make it real simple.
While you're in the type that everyone who gave me items to identify, I hope you saw them in discovered loot.
Hell yeah.
And everyone's
Yeah.
holding on to items and not getting them identified way quicker than.
Is this not commonly known knowledge in this universe?
This is commonly known, but I have a second part to this.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
I swear to God, some of Ian's sentences read like a YouTube poop. Snurp's course and funerary race. Snurp was a Duro who was the only occupant of the Seminole Village, a Duro settlement. How much did you
Hey.
fucking parse?
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
For real. Respectfully, mind you. It's just like, that's a fucking sentence I just read, dog.
Bro, said respectfully after bullying his DM. That's crazy.
So true.
Respectfully, you're getting crit next.
It's alright.
Not like you get hit anyway.
Nah, normally this doesn't get hit. But when he does, it is half his
If you
health.
did get hit, it would be bad.
No, we'll just resurrect him. He might come out as
See,
like
no.
a dwarf.
The party dilly-dallied when Nornless was struck down one time, and I was getting irritated, so I just started rolling death saves while people were talking. I was one from dying permanently
God damn.
before they decided to heal me.
I will say a little bit of dilly-dallying is important.
A little bit, but it was getting excessive.
Bleeding out on the floor. Help me!
Yeah.
In a minute.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
In a minute.
When was
Sorry.
that? When was that?
When we were going through one of the hag caves and we got stumbled upon by a like frost troll that did a frost breath, and immediately after we beat the fight, Snowcap started looting instead of being the healer capable of healing Nornless, respectfully.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm really
Snowcap
pissed
is
at
just
him.
impatient.
What I think this do I think this individual would be strong enough to weird Tearflame?
Oh, easy.
Cool.
Not. I will mention though, the additional context of what clan they're from would not mean they would like you.
That's okay. I'm a very charming individual.
Not a very wise one.
They would also. They would dislike Normless maybe more.
So,
He's not eating
I've got good news and bad news regarding that.
Regarding what?
Regarding my idea when it comes to Tearfling,
Alright.
I do think I might know somebody strong enough to wield it.
Alright.
This individual would probably hate both of us.
Okay.
The Thorfinn clan has an individual capable of wielding a Vic Fairy known as Mjolnir. Everyone knows what Mjolnir is. There's one person that's able to wield it, whatever.
Yes.
There's a possibility we could attempt to get this individual on our side and perhaps convince them to help us take out Dorak. Now, getting them to wield a kamikaze weapon might be a secondary story, but we need allies.
Question.
Yes, Rocky.
Statement.
What is a kamikaze?
Oh. Wait, you're so right.
So
I
It means
Suicide
gentle
mission.
wind. I think it does actually mean like gentle wind or something like that. So you could say it's from like the Koyotu shogunate.
whatever our DM just said.
It means divine wind.
Divine wind. There we go.
I knew it was unholy.
Whatever our
That's
DM
what
just
it
said.
means.
Copy.
Gentle wind.
Okay, so they will most likely hate you and Nornless. Why would they help us?
Because Dorak's a threat to everyone. And wishful
I
thinking.
feel like this is a sort of thing we should discuss once we have the thing and we need them to wield.
Yeah.
Would they hate me?
I mean,
No one
it's
could-
easy.
Well, okay, I guess I lied.
Sorry.
He's working on it, most likely.
Mm.
Oh, and the final thing that you would know about this individual is that they were most likely somewhere on the front lines of the combat of the Altgress War, which to make things real simple, I'll just put you guys are already on the map, which would have been somewhere around here, but could also be somewhere around here.
Okay.
Okay.
I would
So
communicate this.
far away from you, and you don't even know who they are.
So also, no, this is probably an individual that we'd be able to find, but I mean, low-key, I think we've already found them, but like that's an out-of-character statement. Gilder doesn't know that.
Do we know this person's name?
DM.
You don't. And the
No.
reason you don't is because Host Fund didn't know the name. But the reason they would have brought any of this up to you is in relation to the thing you brought up a little earlier about the Verk ferries becoming like managed and like illegal for civilians to own, that kind of thing, because they want them in the hands of people like that, who are using it specifically for the war, and that is what Hosfun believes. Now, you don't like the only knowledge of these new laws are things that Hosfun has told you. You haven't heard about them otherwise. But also Hosfun was like essentially the functional leader of the Vetnor clan, which is the clan that worships the war god. So there's at least that much.
Okay.
Okay, continue on.
Is there anything else you in this moment, Mr. Elliot?
Not that I can think of.
But by the way, the person who has it, do you know where they are?
My lovely, lovely DM.
So what you could probably muster, and what Hosfund would probably say is like, given Olaf's dollar is, or I guess more so Waldseed, which was mostly known as, has been retaken, this person either one went back to Gress, or two was sent to go somewhere else on the front, which would probably be around like Husavik or trying to retake Svalbard or something like that. So either
I meant Quellbaggy.
Oh, Quellbaggy. I'm sorry. In that case, you would not know. You would know that Quellbaggy, assumedly, went and did the thing that was asked of them, which may have been a place they'd already intended to go. After that point, you personally do not know. The party knows something though.
Snowcap, I think, mentioned the Ferry of Oz Cave.
Oh. Why does Snowcap know about a Fairy of Oz Cave?
It was the dream sequence with Gaida,
Oh.
I believe.
Oh, that.
Wait. Yo, Ian, question. In the private message you sent me, is the from 703, does that first message relate to the second message?
Wait.
In our direct message.
So...
What's the 8?
Oh.
Is that referring to the subject of the second one?
It's referring to the thing
Gotcha.
that I just pointed out.
That's what Fafnir is.
He's gonna open the floor for you to speak.
And also, if we're looking for gold, we'll find a bit of gold there too.
This sounds enjoyable.
How far away is it?
To take care of in the Underdark, though.
Yeah. We gotta do our infiltration mission.
Well, as long as we get some giants on the way.
Wait, Golier, I don't know if you remember. I don't think you were here for when he was talking. He wants to kill giants.
I
Were you there for that?
I need.
Golier?
I actually don't know if I was there for that out of character.
Because I think he explained it like right after the battle, but the session
Yeah,
ended
then I was gone.
like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you were going for the RP stuff. I need 6 more to get into Valhalla.
Huh. Okay.
Is there a bunch of cheaters up there? Alright, they're good people though. As he kind of leans back in his chair and takes a big swig of his morning ale.
I love this guy. I don't believe we've properly met.
I just briefly
You tried to stab me.
Boulderbrand.
I think. No, you tried to. You were fighting other things. Never mind. I'm getting old. My memory's bad. Not as old as him, though. And she jets her swords more or less.
Hi, Murgram Boulderbrand from Dwarmar.
Huh. Neat. Golier, and she kind of holds out her hand.
Hi, well met.
What's your reason for venturing down into the caves?
Just kind of ended up here. This is where Heimdall sent me.
Okay. Any reason why, or just for the love of the game?
Why am I here? Well, apparently there's giants around here. And you know, Odin, well, maybe you don't know, Odin put a quota for killing giants to get into Valhalla. And I was 6 short on some technicality again.
Don't worry, Ian, I know.
Okay, okay, it's gonna like more of it like, oh wait, okay.
What would my one think of him? Positive, negative,
Of
neutral?
who specifically? Which being?
Oh, Heimdall.
Odin? Oh, Heimdall. They're an Aesir, and thus don't like Jotun, and thus overall a lot of your friends and family are considered Jotun, and hence a giant or giantkin. So like it's not great. You also know that they're someone who's like watchful and ready for Ragnarok, which I guess is more of a neutral thing. But Ragnarok is assumedly detrimental to the Aesir and thus maybe to the humans down here, but also would mean a lot of negatives, assumedly, to the giantkin and the giants of the Jotun in general.
Okay.
You actually, whoa. Most important thing is the god that your clan worships would assumedly invade the place that is that particular god is protecting. As in Sir. Okay.
Huh.
Okay. So 2 things. would you guys have been like kind of continuing to eat your like breakfast, or would you say you're probably still gonna be doing that for a while?
I'd say we're slowly wrapping up.
Okay. Second thing, which is less important, but just a quick, mild thing, just for you specifically, actually, here. You would know that the settlement that the, wonderful dwarf companion you have here mentioned is Dwarmaran, which is about 10 miles west of Vulcan. So it's not really that far from places you're familiar with. You also would know it is probably the largest city in the region. Like, it is larger than Bone Laft. It is a massive dwarf city.
Damn, okay. My boy living rich.
When I say region, I mean like this chunk of like the continent area. Not necessarily like Gress might be larger. It's hard to say. Okay, alright. So I'd say you guys continue your breakfast. You guys would have learned a lot. What I would say is, Golier, you still don't know where Yggdrasil went. You just know they went somewhere else. You didn't see Yggdrasil where you went, so assumedly they just weren't at that town. They had been sent somewhere else in the world.
They're still gone?
No, Yggdrasil is present. They're present at, no, Yggdrasil's here in the dinner table. Sorry, the dining table. I'm just stating that you would not have known wherever they had been teleported to the day prior.
Okay.
Okay.
She's not nosy enough to pry.
Who would be the first? Once you guys start to get things, and assuming you guys intend to leave, who would be the first to the door?
I'm gonna say Yggdrasil.
Always Yggdrasil.
I'll be the one to step out and get eaten by a purple worm.
So true.
Okay.
Based.
We appreciate your sacrifice.
Yggdrasil, you open the door. It's not locked. Is it locked, Dornless?
No.
Okay. You manage to open the door, and it's kind of a bit sudden because not sudden, but it has a lot of weight to it since you're basically opening a dimensional portal. There is no door visible on the other side. And you see the open, stony, like natural hall that you guys had been walking through, the tunnelway. And it appears to be vacant. And it smells normal. As in, there doesn't seem to be any strange smells. It seems to be safe, and you do not see any immediate threats.
Okay.
If you'd like to do a perception check to look farther down into the darkness, you're welcome to.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Let me just...
What do thine eyes see?
Not much. It seems to just... You see, like, it seems like there's, like, a little, like... Let's say a mouse. No, honestly, it looks like a tunnel. You don't see any indication. But actually, let me rephrase that. You see indication that, like, there may have been someone that might have moved here within that time. Like, you look deeper down the hall, and you can see, like, what looks like little tracks of some kind in, like, a slightly muddy-ish portion, like about 110 feet away. moving south, but it might just be like tracks from our mouse or something. But it's also possible those were already there, and the party just hadn't like noticed them in time because they stopped here.
Okay. The cave's clear.
Oh, I was getting bored. She kind of nods. So, where to next?
As Guler says that, you realize that they don't have context for where you are exactly, and so they don't even know which like directions north and south in relation to where you currently are, unless they have that feat. Even then, there's no sun though.
Snowcap steps out and is like, we need to travel this way.
Okay. And so they would be pointing, like if you were looking at the door from inside the mansion, they would be pointing to the left.
But lead
Sure.
the way then.
Okay.
Is everyone else coming?
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
He leads the way.
You guys start to move down.
Before that,
And-
Snowcap kind of quickly says to like the lawyers, like, we're relatively close to Flat Owl now. Should be here, getting here today. And he goes back to Liang.
She kind of nods. Uh-huh.
Can we be put on the map, please?
Okay, so no, because you. Wait. Did I miss something you said? I'm sorry.
We are
guys-
descending further down.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I thought you
Okay.
guys do not
Yeah.
have a unless I missed something. You guys either do not have or the party member who might have one is not openly showing that they have one. If they do, which there may be multiple party members, I'm not specifying who. If they secretly have one, they might not.
Have one or what?
Map. Be Underdark.
Oh.
But I want to mention
Maybe that they
something.
just don't know.
Okay, yeah.
It's not me, right? Murgaran doesn't have one, right?
It's not me. Would I have one?
If you were to try to get one
Sure.
when you were in Nor, you potentially could have gotten one. Maybe.
Do I need to make a roll for that?
Sure, roll a
Persuasion?
1d100.
A 1d100 is wild. Okay, sure. Why not? That's an 18.
Okay. You got below a 20. I'm going to say that there actually was one in town.
Okay. How much was it?
It was in the possession of the mayor who you spoke to. You could potentially have asked to borrow it.
Yeah, could I have persuaded him to borrow it? Did I roll that?
Well, given you talked to him and you said you were in Underdark and you were an ally of Nornless, I'm gonna say roll a persuasion check. Plus, actually, with advantage. I'll say that.
Thank you. Thank God.
I didn't see your roll yet, to be clear, but yeah.
Cool. 23, not a 7.
Right. I would
Yeah.
say that you have managed to acquire one. That does not mean you know where on the map you are located. I will put you guys on the map. I'm just not going to show you where on the map you are. Okay. Alright. Also, before we get too far in, do you guys start to move in the direction that Snowcap pointed to?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They
In that
were
case-
leading the way.
Okay. you guys start to move through. And about 10 minutes in, you seem to hear a weird little noise, like in the distance in front of you, as like a cave echo. And it sounds like this. And you guys had heard that sound before when Golier and Yugdrill vanished and were swapped with people. And it sounds like it's somewhere in the next couple 100 feet. The cave kind of does curve a little bit, so like if you couldn't have seen a straight line, and plus it's dark, but it does sound like it's in the distance in front of you.
Both my daggers are drawn.
Roll a perception check. Anyone in the party, roll a perception check.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll a perception check.
Oh, goody. Oh, goody. Those things I'm...
32.
11.
Oh, goody. Those things I'm so good at.
Oh!
Wait, you got 30 more than me! You got 30 more than me! Literally leave. Literally... Bro, natural 20. Bro stole all of my luck.
Okay. Before I give you the... it's gonna sound weird, but just trust me, there's a reason I'm asking this. Before I give you the, like, answers for this, or I guess for what you end up learning, do you guys keep moving closer to where that noise is?
I mean, we can't really go further away. We'd be backtracking, so yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright.
we'll
I mean, just staying in
So
place.
I'm going to say it's a little bit less than 100 feet for the sake of things. Actually, I'm going to say if it's within 100 feet. I'm going to say that to make this more functional.
Kerr draws his
You
firework.
guys hear the voice of someone that seems to be talking as if they were in a meeting, but they kind of stop mid-sentence. And then you realize, like, some of you recognize that voice. As you get closer, you can start to see them in the distance. And they see you. They seem to be quite tall. They have 2 legs, 2 arms, a face. Some of you know exactly who this person is, and others have never met this individual. In addition to normative limbs, they seem to have wings of some kind. This could potentially be like something else. It's dark and they're far away. But it could be another appendage.
It could be what?
It could be another appendage, as in a second
Okay.
set of arms or wings.
Ah, okay.
What does the voice sound like? Would you say it sounded feminine?
Oh.
Sounded familiar to some.
I don't think I would know who this is. I think you guys
I said
would.
feminine.
Okay.
I said feminine.
Oh,
Does it sound feminine?
So I wanted to specify one thing. As you can see this, when I say they stop mid-sentence, they then continue. Or actually, no, I'm not really rephrase it. They haven't stopped mid-sentence. Oh. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Borderlines, mount defenses are prepared for a counter.
There we go. I knew it.
Yep, I knew it.
Fuck, I knew it.
I was trying to buy time when I said, like, the arms and legs thing, I'll be honest.
Yeah, you shouldn't have mentioned wings. You should have just kept it at appendages.
That's why I was like, oh, is your voice feminine? like a woman that we know with wings.
Sardonyx, you seem to not be in the room you were. There were several people in that room, and you were discussing important matters. However, this is not that room at all. This is a dark cave of some kind? A place you've never been to? I mean, maybe you've been here. You don't have any memories of this particular tunnel. Regardless, you can see off in 100, maybe a little less than 100 feet away, there are people down the tunnel. Question, is anyone holding a torch?
I probably just have my standard.
Oh yeah,
like,
good point. Good point.
Yeah, I normally just have produce flame out, just looking at things.
One of them seems to be a fire genasi with long or longish or present hair, which is fire and thus lighting up their space. And you were able to see, Sardonyx, that amongst that group, there is a Heron that you've seen before, and you see Nornos, a person that you've met multiple times. First of which was during your time in college when you kind of left to visit a library. It seems strange that you seem to have been summoned here to this location, but you are. And before you are two familiar people. What do you do?
How did I... Did you guys summon me here?
That's
No.
a question. Do you guys know this? I've never
Yes.
seen a but I've never seen a siren before, correct?
You actually wait a second.
I forget
Possibly,
colors.
but I have-
She kind of hunts monsters, but I don't think sirens count as monsters, do they?
Sorry, new person. I'm gonna stab you.
Check it out.
It's just business.
I just need to know if. Ooh. Okay.
Nornos.
Okay, that's good enough. I would say that you have seen on one occasion years ago
Okay.
when
Aye,
you
Captain.
were traveling.
All right,
with
back
some
to
individual. So yes,
this siren's with you.
Yeah.
Was... God damn it.
We didn't summon you here. Some weird stuff has been happening. Party members teleporting somewhere else for a while.
It's happened a couple times in my village. I just didn't expect it to happen to me. Alright.
Wait, it seems like there's you'd switch places with someone. So what was just where you were?
I was back home. I was having a meeting. Dorak's men are trying to attack Agdollar. They're failing horribly, but we need to defend.
Is he with them?
I can only assume so. I guess. Getting up to the reaches of Agdollar are really hard.
What direction is that?
I don't know where I am. I can't.
We are heading to
I'm gonna just
L
hold up my
through
map of the
Underdark.
Underdark and point where we
You're
are.
heading to Flat Hill. Okay, good. I don't know how much time I have left. I can meet you guys there. Debriefing. God damn it. So much has been
Uh,
happening.
We were trying to capture one of Dorak's men. That was our plan.
Oh,
Saxon. Preferably.
That's not Dorak's
Person.
man.
Would I know where the location is that Amethyst is talking? No, where Sardonyx is talking about is? Like on a map.
$8, yes. I
Um,
will put you back onto that map so you can point to it.
in relation to where we are, where is my marker on the
So
on what
you
the-
don't know exactly where you are in the cave per se,
Okay.
but you would like. I mean, did anyone say what direction you guys were going? Once with when Golier was in like present at this session?
Nope.
No.
I don't
Okay.
think
It's
so.
possible you guys have forgot. It's possible that like you've gotten to the point where you're not sure exactly where direction you are currently walking. But I would say that you guys
Snowcap would know.
have been going south, so
Yeah.
it could be assumed that you're still going south.
Yeah.
What I would say is you would know that $8 is to the south of you over here.
Okay. Do I have a vague like inkling enough to know where my marker on what whoever I marked is, and what direction that would be? If you haven't thought this far ahead, that's okay. You can say no.
So wait, can you repeat that?
The marker that I have on the, in theory, one of Dorak's men.
So
Is it that same direction or like relatively?
No. I would say at this point the marker, like, actually, question about the marker. Is this something you would always know, or is this something you have to
Yes.
think about and then it gets okay? In that case,
Yes. Until
the
it's
marker
dispelled.
is, I would say, to the southwest, but more intensive than just like that. You would not have a lot of reason to. Ooh, let me rethink this. Wait a second. Yeah, no. You would have reason to believe that it is to the far southwest, but at a more intensive angle. It wouldn't make sense that this particular individual was like slightly to the like southwest, like this. Like
Okay.
it wouldn't just be. You feel like it would probably be like somewhere past.
And
the
I only know
crossroads.
direction. I don't know distance, for the record.
Yeah, you don't know distance, but given like if you were facing direct south right now, you would probably assume that it's like, I don't know how I go about this, but I guess to the, like slightly, well, I'm just gonna say like hard to the southwest, but not like slightly south. It would be like in that middle area, like pure southwest. So it would
okay.
it wouldn't make a lot of sense for that particular individual to be an $8, is what I'm saying.
Got it. Okay.
Actually, let me rephrase it. It wouldn't make sense, like, given where you potentially are, $8 might literally be directly to the south of you. So it would not be at $8 at all. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Continue on.
Hey, Golier, how long have you had that map?
I just got it. I asked.
So let me see.
She passes it to Snowcap, who's probably much better at tracking or following it.
So, can we be on the better map?
Oh, I'm putting it out now. Okay.
Yeah. So if you have an Underdark map, I guess we now have
I
it.
do. I actually showed it to you previously. Here we go.
So, okay.
I had a little token where you guys were, but I heard of it.
Where did we enter?
Morga Cave.
Okay. Enter the Marker Cave. Yeah. Flat Elk is like here.
I'm deleting another thing that you guys wouldn't know about, that I had up for my reference.
Flat Elk is around here.
Yeah.
So first, in the fork in the road where we went.
The first fork in the road, it led you to go to a fungal forest. So assumedly that was this place. There was another,
Yeah.
and you continued south, and you got to a settlement of some kind that looked kind of ruined. That
Yeah.
seems to have been Grunch. Then you kept going, and you got to a area that seems not to be fully marked on the map here, meaning that crevasse you saw must have been a recent crevasse of some kind, some recency, but there was another path, and that must have been here. Then you kept going, and there was another path you could have gone towards the east, and you didn't, so you kept going south, and you haven't gotten into another thing yet, so assumedly you would
Frontier.
be what's a fun symbol we can use? Actually, I'll just make it a little actually let's make it green. Yeah, or that works too. Right there. Yeah.
So Snowcap would want to go south and a little bit close. Yeah.
Oh, should I update them about? I should. As we're looking at the map, would I have a relative like estimate? Could I make I don't know if it'd be like an Arcana check, a Nature check, looking at this map on where I think the other Shadow Dragon might be, like a guesstimate. Where like most likely would be for one to sit.
Can you repeat that?
The other Shadow Dragon that you mentioned, can I make like an Arcana check, a Nature check, something along those lines, to make some sort of guesstimate about where it might, like, where one might put its lair?
Honestly, that other Shadow Dragon, I would say that you wouldn't have, given how diverse the area is, and you haven't told anything. I'm gonna say no. I don't think you
Okay,
would.
okay.
I don't think there'd be enough reason.
Okay.
The
I will let them
only
know
thing
that's
that-
something to be wary of.
The only thing that would make sense to you is some type of place that would have influence in regard to like something evil, or maybe like the Shadowfell. But there's nothing that you can see on the map that would easily indicate that to you. And I don't think an Arcana check would be most useful thing to be like, oh yes, you look at a bunch of different words, and this word makes the most sense in regard to that. So it's be a guess at the most. So no, I don't think you would be able to figure that out based off that.
Okay.
Let me quickly check something. Sorry, let me.
So I will be right back. Give me just one moment.
Hey, yes. Hey, do you,
Ooh.
I'm waiting for Golier to get back.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, well, I have another thing I want to mention, but I'm not sure. Do you guys want me to wait for Golier in regard to stuff, or do you want me to just continue?
Wait for Golier.
Okay. Do you guys want to have a quick break until they come back? Because I had something but I wanted
Might
to.
as
I wanted
well.
to give Sardonyx a chance to speak. But I don't know if people, it might be they might what they're gonna likely would have been able to say may have been very important. So we'll make sure everyone's here for that.
Yeah.
Let me just check something really quick. Oh crap! I just realized I forgot to put on the music that's supposed to be happening right now. Sorry about that.
One of the things that tipped me off of about Sardonyx coming back is the fact that Amethyst was typing in chat. And I'm pretty sure I was actually told too.
Gold, are you back? Said.
I was mainly going to ask Glaire if she told the part about the evil thing out loud. About the Shadow Dragon potentially hanging around evil things or something.
You were going to ask them if the evil thing was still around?
No, if Glaire actually mentioned aloud the fact, the connection between the Shadow Dragon and like a layer, maybe somewhere evil or evil influence.
Yeah, I guess if they said that out loud, you could. Otherwise, I'd say you wouldn't have a good idea, or they wouldn't have a good idea.
Because if Snowcap heard that, Snowcap would get ideas.
Yeah.
Snowcap locks in.
Okay. Let me just.
Were you surprised that I actually remembered the thing about the fairy in Off's cave?
Okay. All right. I don't want to. This is not the best time to have a long break. I think we'll just continue from here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to say we're going to continue. Are you everyone fine with that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sure.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. As you kind of stand here and you talk about yourselves, I think you, Sardonyx, kind of, having got their kind of thoughts together, at least to some extent, would start to speak to you guys. What do you say?
Okay, I don't have much time. Um, what do I need to say? What do I need to to say? Okay, one of the things, the only reason that they have not made their way to $1 yet is because of the peace deal. If that deal gets broken, then it'll be easier for them to get an attack at $1. I've heard that her gang died, and I know that's one of Dorak's main men. Did you guys have something to do with that?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Well, the other two that I know
They don't
of
know.
are Grasp Seeker, who replaced Kodran, and Zad. I believe Zad is in Flat Elk, and he is a very powerful person. So beware. What else? Also, two of my people I have reason to believe that they died or are captured. They went to Kurtambo and they have not returned. And I'm very worried.
Snowcap looks sad.
So can you tell us anything more about Zad?
I don't know much. I don't think I know of anyone who has encountered him and lived. He's a martial fighter. He's bald. Oh, they're a Goliath from the Frostbite clan. A place called Glacy, I'm not too sure.
Sorry, goats. I'm back.
We're learning about Zad.
Sorry, I'm just spewing information. I have no idea when I might swap back, if at all.
Oh,
This is the
Zad,
players
he
saying
was
they don't know how long they'll be here.
Zad. That was the last who killed me.
Killed
Yeah,
you?
Goliath.
What do you mean?
Oh, you might actually know more, Dan.
Well, you know about the giant quota in Asgard now. So I was taking care of that, and Zed got me.
How was it like? What was it like?
Huh?
What was it like?
Well, out of all the times I died, not the worst. What he gave me? I think so.
I do have one more question.
Okay.
Sir Andrew.
Journalist. Yeah, okay.
Before I guess, whatever this is rudely interrupted, is there anything you need from me?
I hear the last part of your sentence.
Is there anything you need from me?
Not specifically, no. I warned you about Zed's making his way your way. Still don't quite understand the whole Arkstone, but I'm doing my best to pass the information. There's a lot going on, so it's quite possible I'm forgetting something, but
It is quite alright. But to ease you a bit, Zenj has not arrived in Ekdaler for the most part, and I plan to meet you guys at Flat Elk.
We are seeking to. I don't think anyone specified. We're not laying seeds. That's not our intention. Our intention is stealth and subterfuge. We seek to functionally kidnap the highest authority there, so that we may garner information from them. So our goal is to get in there quietly and leave with them quietly. I don't think anyone else mentioned that in their explanations.
Good to know. At least, well, you have ways to contact me. I will try my best to keep in touch. When you guys get to Flat Elk, let me know.
Understood.
Before I forget, I need to tell you that
Yay, they did it. Okay. All right. You guys see Sardonyx just vanish. And that sound is heard again. And you look to see what Sardonyx had been swapped with. And
Oh no.
there seems to be like this little like, how do I want to say this? It looks to be chicken-like, but in a
Oh.
fearsome form.
I know what these are, but I don't know if Golier would know what these are.
Okay, wait. Someone flip a coin.
I have a coin on hand.
Okay. Heads or tails?
Do you want me to call it, or are you asking for the
Just
result?
tell me what you got. Heads or tails?
I got tails.
Okay.
Ohio tails.
Okay, in that case, this weird chicken-like thing you see seems to be rather injured, but it looks like that injury may have, been the case for some time. And it's about the size of a dog. It looks to you and moves around, and you can see that there's like some type of little bracelet that looks to be on its leg that does not look like it's been on there very long. And that little bracelet has like a little, it looks like it's made of like some type of plant-based fiber, but has a little metal cap on it with the letter like Z on it. And the creature looks like this. It looks fearsome, but is not sizable enough to be something that would be truly fearsome. Like, given this is the size of like a dog, maybe even a small dog. Maybe not quite a small dog, but yeah, it's not a very large thing. At least it's around maybe like 2 feet tall or so, maybe a little bit more than that. If the party doesn't do anything immediately, it would start to just move around the party, try to escape, and go to the north. Does anyone do anything in regard to this strange creature?
Could it be like, no, it can't be like that's guard dog. Hey, Nornless, do you know what that is?
No, I have no idea.
I'd say that. Actually, well, Norris has no idea, so I'll keep true to that. Yugdrill and Mirgren, and Golir. I'm gonna say Golir. Roll a Arcana or Nature check.
Okay. Fey fiends are undead.
Nope.
The one benefit of Rangers over.
Didn't add my modifier again.
You can just make your sheet in roll 20. Fix that. So we get a 4 plus something, and
I love
we'll
the
definitely go for it. Yugdrill, you're not sure what this is. You're not able to like you haven't personally seen one, and you aren't able to really hinder through the soul information in time to like really get a good idea by the time the other people, if people even know there isn't in regard to the things within you, before the time that Murgen and Golir figured out, which I'm gonna say both of you have seen creatures like this before. Sometimes a little more different. Sometimes these things are. There's actually. I'm going to say that Murgren has seen in certain dwarf cities where they've domesticated these things. They look a little different. But these are known as cockatrices.
Okay. So if I've seen them domesticated, they probably don't look like as
It's
scary
feral.
as
Yeah, I have an image, which is
Feral,
why I was going
okay.
to flip the coin.
It'd be
That would
wild,
represent
not
that
feral.
you've seen ones that look closer to like this.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, stay back. It's a wild one. And then I don't know. Would I be able to like tell like is the difference in looks like just the domestication, or is there maybe something in particular about this one? Can I see?
You would know they have is that they can turn things to stone via their beak.
All of them? Or
Sometimes domesticated versions have
Oh.
lost that ability, or that ability has been
Gotcha,
specifically bred
gotcha.
out.
oh,
But it's running away.
Instead of running towards the party, which is probably a good thing. But it seems frightened and confused by whatever happened to it, or whatever you guys, or you, and seems to be just
never seen
swaddling
one.
through you to get farther past you and head north. And at this point, I'd say it's probably done so since no one said they could, reach for it. But yeah, and it keeps moving into the darkness. With Sardonyx and also this thing gone, the only thing you can do is move forward.
So that's what we do.
You continue.
Yeah.
And I'm going to... Oh boy, where did I put it? Who do I want to use? You know what? Wait a second. It's probably best I don't use a thing that has any information on it, so I'll just... Oh, that's something. I'll just use a random token.
Snowcap is happy that he was right about where to go.
Okay, this token works. So...
Oh,
You
it's not-
guys are currently, assuming you keep moving, are currently along. Oh shit, that's not working. I need to around here. Okay, I'm going to say that you guys continue about an hour, and you're still along the pathway, but there's been a couple weird moments where it's kind of like gone like steep down and then like curved and done some weird things, so it's a little bit harder to know exactly what direction you're going, and eventually it kind of evens out a little bit and then starts to move to the like a little to the southwest. Wait a second, I just realized something. When I was saying things to Golir, I meant to be saying southeast in regard to that power they have.
Oh, okay.
Not south, not southwest. I don't know why I said southwest. I'm sorry.
You're okay, gang.
That was wild. But yeah, southeast. That was important to mention. Okay. And then that's a good hour. And then another hour, let's say, you go farther, and you're still continuing along this pathway. And it seems like that cockatrice must have, just traveled northward along. You've seen some bugs here and there, but these things might have been trying to eat. But this particular area seems kind of barren. However, as you continue through, you can just barely hear little, like, squeaks in the distance. Echoing, like, a little bit through these halls. And as you continue, the pathway you're going starts to widen. And it starts to widen pretty significantly. It's hard to tell if this pathway was once carved by something living, or if it was gone through, like, some of the natural means caves are formed through, like, water erosion, or an acid, or a volcanic means, like lava tooth caves. You're not quite sure. You guys are not geologists. You don't know. Doesn't seem to be super obviously the latter thing I mentioned, if it was. But regardless, this is a more open space with practically, like, I would say, reasonably speaking, a lot of the the tunnel you're moving through now is a good, like, 30 to 35 feet wide. And as you continue, you keep hearing little sounds. And eventually, you come to a opening that's kind of larger. It's this, there's definitely some, structure to it. Like, some parts of this larger room seem to have, rock pillars of sorts, naturalistic things. And there's a couple mushrooms. But you definitely arrive to a location. And given things, it's possible this, like, you should probably be getting close to another area where the path forks. And this might be it. But I would like you to put your characters down at the very top. I will ping where? Right here. Yugdrill seems to have... Wait, that's not light. Okay, good. I wasn't sure what it was. What is that aura around Yugdrill?
That's my
Yugdrill?
healing aura.
Okay.
That's my healing aura. I love that.
I don't know why you have a healing aura.
Lets me add like 6 whole healing to any healing source.
The increase, yeah.
Could you ping it again, please?
Right here.
Okay.
Right. And sorry, I just realized you're okay. There we go. You come to this open location, and maybe it's a little spooky or whatnot, but it seems to be slightly more lively than the passageway you've been going through. There's a little bit of mushrooms, kind of bracing on the wall. They're not glowing mushrooms. To say they're normal mushrooms is maybe unhelpful because they seem to be growing directly off a rock. They might be breaking down certain parts of a rock or off other things. Maybe they're growing on dead things. It's hard to exactly say, but they seem to be growing on the rock. You can see some bugs here and there. There's not a lot of, like, dirt per se, but it's more lively than that. And some of you can see into the darkness just a little bit, and you can see a singular, what we could say, assumedly vertebrate life form in the form of a tiny little frog. You see here and here, and also here. They seem to just kind of move around a little bit, and they make little squeaking sounds.
Oh. This little guy.
but they're just these small little white frogs, maybe a little bit bigger than like a tiny frog or something. It's maybe like the size of a toad, maybe a little bit like that, But they're from your standpoint small little frogs that are white in coloration. They seem to have eyes. It's hard to tell if they actually use those eyes at all. They might just be dead eyes, given they're in a pitch black environment. But yeah, that's what you seem to have found yourself in.
Is there anything? When
Do they seem to notice us?
You guys are free to move your tokens from the map.
Do you guys know anything about these guys? Hello?
That's a good question.
Let's see.
Some of them hop around a little bit and move. They seem, it's not like, some of them kind of like, if anyone were to run up to one, they might might have some means to do something, but they don't seem like they're like have immediately already noticed you or anything like that. But it's also the tiny little frogs. Actually, maybe it's a little small toad. I just don't want to make the token too small because then it's hard to move. You can barely see it if I do that anyway.
Okay, so can you bring up the other map again?
Sure. Is there a? I guess I can. Is everyone else cool if I do with me doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hashtag why would I give a gaff?
Well, because some people are actively moving through that interface. Okay.
Okay,
So,
okay, I got it.
Assumedly, yeah, you'd be somewhere around there. Again, sorry. You know what? Using a token for this is bad. I'll move your square. Yeah, you're assumedly somewhere over here. Wait, sorry. Somewhere over such a helpful to use. Yeah, token was better. But yeah, somewhere around here. So you're assumedly really close to or at that that place where these two like pathways kind of shift. One seeming to go in direction need, the other seeming to kind of loop a little bit and go to some type of mushroom forest of some kind. Gleverglite Grove. And then to Skeller Cave, which I'd say some of you would know is a cave not that far from the Centaur settlement you guys were in. And thus, if some of you put the two and two together, some of you have walked into that cave before. And young Joe remember kind of closing that entrance to that cave. And farther south there's something called Zam. And farther south there's something called Vator. But otherwise, if you don't go that path, you just go straight to Flat. Albeit there is two more forks in the road after this one, assuming you are at one.
So no cap. We can go to back to the.
Okay. Okay.
We'll look this way.
What do you guys do? Just hop away a little bit.
It's okay, little buddy. We're just trying to move past you.
This will be difficult terrain.
Oh. Okay.
Then, suddenly, stop moving. You all hear a sound, an unnerving sound, but this time you don't hear it once. You hear it a bunch of times, happening again, again.
Oh,
And as you look around,
Hmm.
you could see it occur. These little frogs, their location in space is being replaced by something. Something not so little, but certainly something frog-like. Some of you have heard horror stories of such creatures. Others drawn depictions of said creatures of lore and horror, and others have no context for what you're even seeing. Regardless, these creatures look to you. They make their horrid sounds. Several have claws, other teeth, yet they're frog-like in form, yet also like humanoid form. Oh no, I have a song for this. Roll initiative.
Oh, fun.
What did we even do?
Frog.
Oh wait, what? I thought I.
Fuck, I didn't have my character
Wait a
selected.
second. Oh, there we go.
I have advantage on initiative, so
I need to add my 12 in.
Oh.
Where's the initiative
shit.
tracker?
Here, I'm putting it now.
Oh, good.
Ian, can you add my 12 in? Do I need to
Sure.
roll it and then can I change it myself or?
No, I'll just wait. Wait, I just need to clarify one thing. Did Youngster, did you roll 22?
Oh.
Oh no, you didn't. Okay, so it's the old ones rolled last time. We just removed those.
Rolled a 18.
And did someone get? Did okay?
I have advantage on initiative because of my the spirit host stuff.
You, what did you get, Humvee? Okay, I see. So
Yeah.
it's from last time. Okay, good. There we go. Okay. I'll add yours thing. What did you roll? Go there.
A 12.
Okay. Okay, there we go. What is doing something wrong? Okay, good. Keep that, and I need 2 more. Wait a minute. Oh, getting that, and I think we're good. Oh wait, where's? Here we go. And then I'll just fix that up. Where we Wait, what is O? There you go. Okay, Snowcap, it's your turn.
Hey, I am gonna use my rabbit hop to
Disengage.
move 3, 4.
No, this is difficult terrain.
Well, they're hopping
a-
onto
I'm-
it. They're not walking onto it as a jump.
Yeah.
Somewhere. But if they walk off of it, then or walk through it regardless, they will do it. But they did show hop.
I believe that would be here. I am gonna I have advantage because one, I don't think there's any light sources. Two, these guys haven't taken their turn, so this means
Yeah, whoop his ass. I can't even see what you're shooting at, but do it.
that means this
Um,
person's getting a sneak
case-
attack, a dreaded ambusher.
Is it at
One.
this one or this one?
Oh, well, you need
This
to.
one.
You need to roll to hit.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
fuck.
know what you're doing.
Okay, I'm just gonna re-roll them, I guess.
You can use that for damage if you want. Just roll to see if you got hit.
Okay.
Oh, wow, luck.
Bro said I knew I was gonna hit.
I did say you could use the first rolls, so we're just gonna go with that. You fine with that? No? Okay,
I'm
Not
just
fine.
doing these.
I know. Just you're just what?
Using
You already
the
rolled
move.
damage. Okay, fine. If you want to use, well,
I'm
I don't know,
just because it's
use
just
the
all
fine.
right there. It's all right
But
there.
I
So.
guess it's yeah. Okay, good. All right. You did piercing and sneak attack. What? So the second shot you did is that where it says piercing the free? Is that sneak attack damage as well? What is that
That's-
from?
That is dreaded ambusher.
Okay. Okay, you make free attacks, right?
Yeah, because dreaded ambusher gives me an extra one.
All right. Okay. You seem to fire 3 arrows. They all manage to hit on target and pierce this thing's flesh. It doesn't seem to be dead. It seems to still be standing. It looks to that this significantly injured it, but it's still very much present and alive, and looks extremely angered for this action. Is that your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Yes. Normalus. I'm going to say, well, actually, you know what? You know what? You didn't know what weren't familiar with cockatrices, so it's possible you don't know that much about monsters in general.
Yeah, Norlis
If
is
you
not
want
well
to
versed in
roll a
monsters.
Arcana check, you can though.
No.
Okay.
Monsters are not Norlis' purview of study.
Okay, good. Yay.
He would take in quickly what's happening and go to his favorite spell. Actually, which one do I want to use? Let's use that one instead. He reaches into his component pouch and pulls out a massive spider web before stringing it along his fingers and casting out web. It is a 20-foot cube. Let me draw that right quick. Right there.
Okay. Oh, right there. Okay.
I lied a little bit to the left, but I'm gonna move it.
They need to make a dexterity saving throw or an
On their
intelligence
turn.
throw? Okay.
And Norlis will back up 10 feet. That's my whole turn.
Okay. It is now this thing's turn. They say in their native tongue, which you do not understand. And it seems to move forward a little bit. Then move back, and it seems to kind of form this ball of energy in its hand. And oh wait, sorry, wait, no, I missed wrong thing. Sorry. It seems to move its hands back and forth in this weird manner, and it says, with that, Yugdrill and Snowcap, you see a little hint of flame suddenly appear, and within half a second, this flame expands into this spherical ball of flame,
spellcaster?
which then expands into a fireball. I
Bro,
would like
hello.
you to roll a dex save.
Bro,
Three.
where'd
Which
you
one is casting
learn
this
that?
one?
Tell me
Oh,
if
I
I
can't see
tell me if
that.
I fail it.
Let me just make sure make sure I actually see if it hits Q real quick.
How did you roll that low on a deck save? You can roll that low?
I built different.
Actually, it would also have surface.
I'm like the
I'm
most
sorry,
martial
it would
druid
also
ever.
it would also have hit here. Yeah, it would also have hit here. No, given it's, I'm gonna say because of the angling of a stone, it's not gonna hit Murgen, but it will hit Kier. Actually, I'm sorry, it would have been more like this. Yeah, but it's gonna hit Kier, so Kier also roll a dex save. I'm sorry about that.
Gotcha. Oh wow.
It will hit this and that thing, so let me have to roll for it as well. It seems to have also hit some of its potential allies as well, but albeit they don't
You need
seem
to tell
that
me if
affected by it.
You need to tell
You
me
do
if I
fail.
fail or not.
You do fail.
Okay, that means I get to add a dice.
What
Here
do you
you
mean potential allies?
As in, you don't know if the Slad or whatever the Gonifin creatures are friends or if they work together or what these things even are.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible they're not, allied to each other.
My dex save is now a 16.
Okay. I would say that succeeds.
Okay.
Oh, what's the damage?
Here we go. Sorry about that. Ooh. 26. On a success. Sorry, not a success. It was 26 if you failed everything. If you succeeded, you take half of 26.
Ooh.
So that would be 13. Alright. And that would be effect. So yes, Snowcap and Yogdrill, you take 13. Kier, you would take 26 fire damage from that explosion of flame.
I love having resistances.
I love that.
You hear it speak, and now another one. This one seems to have been hit by that very flame, and looks at its fellow creature in ire or maybe admiration. You're not sure. It's a weird, bizarre creature. It seems to then shift its head to you guys, then shift its head back, and it puts its hands on its head, and then takes them off its head, puts their hands together, and then points towards Yugdrill. You watch as flames spew from its like left hand, and then another one its right hand seems to grab these flames and throw them at you, like catching them mid spew. It does this twice. First one fully misses you. The second one hits you for 23 AC. Sorry, 23 to hit. No, I say AC. 23 to hit. Your AC is 22, correct? You have Drew? Actually,
Yeah.
wait, is it 22?
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah, are
is.
you wearing because of armor
I put on her gang's armor.
Oh yeah. That's okay. So you did put that on. Okay, I guess at this point you've been able to I actually forget if you need to.
We had a long rest, so
Okay, good. Okay, all right. But that would hit for so 23, so 13 fire damage. Okay.
I'm being
Right.
tick damage to death.
It speaks in its unknowable tongue. Mirfin.
Okay.
You are the only one amongst the group that has ever seen these before. Therefore, I will let you roll an Arcana check to remind yourself what they are if you wish for free.
Arcana. Okay.
It doesn't just because you've seen them before doesn't mean you know what they are necessarily. But you can apply what you've seen, other talks you've had, and seeing them again to kind of accentuate if you fully understand you know what you're working with.
Gotcha. Can I roll for nature instead, or is there?
Nature's fine. Nature's fine. Yeah, I think nature's fine.
Okay. I know we'll get information, but I'm a lot better at nature.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. You're rolling that 20.
These are now that you've after you fought that one creature years and years ago, you had heard other things that kind of described what you thought that was. But you've heard other things and mixed here and there, so in the time between were kind of iffy. But now that you're seeing these things, they look like the thing you saw, and they kind of meet the description you've heard. Now you get it. These are Slad. And your experience from the first one you met was rather dire. These things are very, very dangerous and should not be here. If they were somewhere where they could harm civilians or whatever, it could lead to huge, huge disastrous effects long term. These are extremely dangerous and should not be here.
Okay. As in, should not be here. Like it's unusual for them.
They are from another plane of existence.
Oh shit. Oh okay. Okay, so little blast just barely missed Murgran. And we're going to the runic tattoos on his body and markings on his hammers. They ignite very, very bright for a second, and then they have a dim glow as I go into rage, and then I'm gonna sprint up to this little frog right here, and with my dwarven thrower, just smash the little froggy.
This thing right here. Okay, go. Sure.
If they popped into existence once from him, and you know what? Reckless attack.
One. Okay, yeah.
Wait, hold on.
If an attack doesn't get a nat 1, you hit it. Actually, no, that's not fair.
Okay.
2 probably also miss. But yeah. Chances are, actually, you have enough stuff that you'll probably hit. But yeah, if it hits
Reckless attack
at all, it's going to crush this thing. It is just mashed against the stone. It doesn't even have a time to make a little squeak. It's just dead.
Alright, yes, I call upon the gods of Asgard. Sprint straight at what'd you call it? A slog?
You know there's slads.
What'd you call it?
S-L-A-A-D. Slad.
Lads. Yeah, sprint straight at this sled at the last second, take a turn and just annihilate this little froggy. Because these guys are dangerous and you don't want to deal with more than one. And then we're going to another attack. Second melee attack. The second one. I think this is my offhand. Yeah, there's the offhand. Oh, that'd be a reckless attack. Let me do that. 30 to hit.
That hits. Yeah. Those both hit.
Okay.
30 and 23.
Cool. So I should have rolled with the advantage. So that's just one. So I'm going to, with my Crusher feat, I'm going to push him back 5 feet as I hit him with. Ooh, not a good roll. I'm going to hit him with 8 damage from my hammer, and then another 10 from effects. And I'll push him back. And then I'll use my extra attack to make a throwing attack with my Dwarven Thrower.
Okay. So I've kind of expected it to be more than just 8, but I see you got a 1 from one of the first roll.
That didn't help. Reckless attack is just melee attacks. 29 to hit.
That hits.
Boom. All right, another, and then this one smacks him like right in the face as he's a little off balance from getting pushed back 5 feet, and that'll be my turn. Oh,
It says in
these
pain
guys
as
should
some
not
type of
be here.
fluid flows from its mouth, possibly blood, maybe something else. Maybe it's like blackish, but also reddish. It's like
Okay.
and sometimes parts of it are bluish. Just a weird fluid.
Okay, Ian, and do I know these guys from like my Dwarven adventuring, or this is from like my like as Guardian, more like afterlife type stuff?
I'm gonna say you saw one on your Dwarven adventuring, and then you learned about one. So you learned about them more on your Asgardian adventures, realizing what you had seen in the past and learning a little bit, or not realizing, but like having learned about them on that quest. So,
Okay.
the first time you saw one, you had no idea what it was, and it killed a dwarf or two, and could have been a lot worse if luck wasn't on your side, and you were in a more like, if you were in a more spacious area, it would have been really bad.
Gotcha. Also, if you could please push this guy back 5 feet.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, there's another one. Is that little froggy still alive?
No, but I just didn't put the stuff on the GM layer when they went away, because it was easier not to.
It wouldn't be for long. Okay, yeah, I'm all done.
Okay. Yggdrasil, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Guardian of Nature.
Ooh.
I'm going to cast the Primal Beast. So I have dark vision and can see. So Ian, can I have dark vision?
Oh my god.
Yes, you cast Dark Vision, so I'll give Dark Vision. Let me give you.
It's not dark vision that I cast.
What did you say you cast?
The Guardian of Nature.
Oh, that does give you dark. I was gonna say that. I was thinking of the healing food. Okay, there we go. Here we go. That gives you 60.
It gives me 120.
Wait a second. You normally have like 10 feet of dark vision, so now you get 120. Okay. Remind me to put 10 back when we're done.
Yeah.
Here we go. Does that? Oh wait, let me make sure it actually. Did that work? If not, I can.
Yeah.
Here. It's okay.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I shouldn't have done what I just did. Shit. Okay, whatever.
I can see.
I'm gonna regret that later. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Then I will shuffle on over here.
This is difficult terrain.
Yeah, I got enough movement. And then I will attempt to punt this guy. If it will.
Using a bonus action?
No, I had Guiding Faith's own. Guiding Nature's only a bonus action to cast, so I've got my main action.
Guardian of Nature is a bonus action? That's a wild bonus action spell, but yeah. Go for it, make your attack.
Alright. It didn't want to show, so
I would like to just say, at this point, given the number of issues you're having with your character sheet for next session, I'm going to expect you to have this made a roll 20 by next session. Like this is we gotta. If you need help with that, I can help with you to help you do that.
And
this has been enough
miss.
of an issue that I think we need to actually like get you on something that functions like, you know, long term.
But that's my turn.
Okay. So 10 misses and 13 misses.
Yo, what?
I like that they're called that, and I think that's what I called them. But yeah, it is what they were called. It's been a while though.
That's my turn.
Okay. I will say that 13 felt like it almost hit, but it didn't. Like you got close to hitting, but you didn't. Okay. That's your turn. The creature looks at you. Glad you didn't hit it, but also it looks just intrigued by your form. Here, it's now your turn.
Yes. I will go into my rage. And with the Warhammer, I am going to charge towards the Sladdy that is fighting with Yakdrill. And I will give the thing 2 wallops with with the Warhammer.
Alright. Keep in mind, this one already has several arrows in it, which seem to be, you know, Snowcap's pretty effective with their arrows. So 29 hits.
So, fuck 10.
Okay.
That's a 13. Damn.
13 misses.
Yeah, no, I didn't say reckless attack, so yeah, no, that's it.
Using a Warhammer?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
using the Dorga Warhammer.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my attacks for now.
So let me just check one thing. No, you're good. Okay, yeah. That's is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me put Pete on here. There we go. Okay. Okay. So after your turn, this thing seems to move up. At least it seems like it is. Didn't do what I thought. Okay. All right. So this large thing, this blue thing seems to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, not 25. 20. Yeah. Okay. Moves in here, and moves back. And it seems to move into, you know, right kind of to a little close for comfort with its other creature, if it's a red one, and seems to try to attack you here. It first goes for a bite during that brief moment, and then tries to claw you twice. And given your just to be clear, your current AC is 15, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All of its attacks hit. Sorry, I was saying miss. It hit. All of them hit. First it bites you on your wrist for 12 piercing damage. Then it managed to claw you twice. The damage for that. Wait, I'll make sure I'm going this right. Okay, good. the damage for that is. Oh, how am I saying it that way? Sorry. Is 12 for the first one, 12 slashing. The second one is 17 slashing. And when it hits you, it's so like this thing has big claws. It almost like, makes slashes against the air and makes a little noise almost. Sounding like this. Like it's a clear, horrid sound. Or maybe not, maybe a cool sound even. But it's horrid given it hits. And you have some nasty cuts.
Yes.
What is your constitution?
You are going to have to roll con saves, by the way.
Oh,
What's
it's
your- no,
+4.
It's +4. What's your dexterity?
+1.
How do you lose stats from your previous character?
Because I'm not using a shield right now.
No, like, you had 16 dexterity on your old character.
There may have been certain abilities that the Fire Observer gave him in terms of AC. I'm not 100% off the top of my head. I'll have to
No,
look,
I'm
but I
just
think that may have been a
looking
thing.
at their raw stats from their old character, because 15 AC on a level 14 barbarian is abysmally low, so that struck me as weird.
No, it's
So
all correct. It's all correct.
How did you lose stats from reincarnating?
Well,
Fire inserter buffs.
Yeah.
Let me just check.
Increase your con.
Yeah, because there may have been. I mean, I'd have to look at it. But let me just compare this to one. Actually, first of all, do this. I would do like roll con twice. Here.
Yes, sir. Also, I need to know the whole damage as a whole.
Oh, that was as a whole. So total damage. Everything you took this turn.
Yeah.
Would have been. $39 damage as a whole.
Okay, halved already?
Wait a second. No, that's not half it. Wait, Cubus can't wait. Oh, I'm sorry, that'd be 41. I'm sorry. Yeah, take 41 damage. Not halved. You can have it if you. Wait, did you rate your rage already?
Yes.
In that case, it'd be halved. Yeah.
So,
oh, sorry, halved. I'm sorry, halved would be
20.
12. Then. Yeah, it would be 20. Okay, good. Right. Yeah. And those cons are both. Wait, second? That's. Ooh, wait a second. Ooh, the second one fails. You feel a little weird. Yeah, you feel a little weird. I'm gonna put a note on your character sheet. Actually, I'm gonna put it somewhere you can't see on your character sheet. Okay, now it should be this thing's turn. Actually, now it's the red thing's turn. Actually, I'll just put. Oops. But you feel weird. That's what I'll say. Oh boy, wait a second. It doesn't specify if it starts it. Okay, but you feel strange and a little mildly ill, but nothing like nothing immediate comes to this. But you feel like actually I'm not gonna specify anything more. Right, okay. This thing now will try to move. It has to do a dex save. Does a 17 succeed Normless?
No, it does not.
Okay, so it's stuck. It tries to get free, and it's just it doesn't really do very well. It's seeming just to be stuck in place. Wait a second. Yeah. Yeah, but it just wait a second. Actually, it's going to try to use a strength check to get free on its turn. Because that happens at the beginning of its turn. which it fails. Okay. Then something moves. And you hear in the distance this weird squelching sound. You're not sure what to make of it. Not to be fire, but this odd, weird, fleshy sound. And I'd say Snowcap, Snowcap, you see from behind that rock, a knight seems to appear, who seems to have a great sword and looks scared and confused. But
Ooh.
at least based on stature, not on look. You're wearing a helm. Moves up there. And now, Gola, it's your turn.
Yippee! Was this the one that spit fire?
The one that's... I don't think anything spit fire, but there's one
Casted
that...
fireball, sorry.
It was this gray one, way over here.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Does
you
this
were
one
really
look
far.
like... Does this one look like he has the capability to cast fireball?
This thing, you don't know. You have no idea.
You know what?
You've never seen
Okay,
anything
yeah.
like this before. You don't have any context.
Fair enough. Alright. Bonus action, Blade Sing. Do, 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 do. 5. Cool. Fun times. Love my AC. And we are going to do the very, very fun thing of... Where is this? Okay. Now that my speed is 40 feet, if I can... How do I set myself to blade singing? I have no fucking clue. Who cares? Alright. I'm going to move to right here. And then...
Gotta do the save for the web.
Oh, I do the save for the web, don't I? I'm entering the web.
You're getting Nautilus's sticky white stuff all over you.
Yep.
The normal occurrence for her. Your save DC is definitely higher than that.
Yep. Stuck.
I mean, it's not like you didn't see it. Like, there was another avenue you could have gone, mind you.
Definition of
My character would have been smarter than that, but I was not smarter than that, so I'm just going to say I didn't do it. Yeah, I low-key did not see the web when I was doing it.
Okay,
I still... Wait, hold on. Does getting caught in the web take away my action?
No, it does not.
No.
Oh, cool, okay.
you just somethinged.
Okay, Rapier, Booming Blade, and then another attack. Oh, ooh, that does not hit. But my normal attack might. You know, you could have been... Sure. What the hell?
Booming Blade applies to the first attack that hits now.
No, the first attack did not hit. The second one did.
Booming Blade affects the weapon, which plays when it first connects. It doesn't go away on a miss, no?
It does. Like, Booming Blade itself is a specific, like, cantrip, like, that it is an attack in itself.
Yeah. It's
Gotcha,
not
gotcha.
a paladin buff.
Gotcha.
It's not like a smite spell. It'd be
Well,
great if it
also,
was a smite spell.
just
Well, but
so
damage
you are restrained, by the way.
So are they,
am I
so
restrained?
it's not, so it's no, it's neutral. I thought about that. They're both restrained. They both technically have disadvantage, which means it's...
Oh, I would have
normal.
disadvantage?
No, you would, because they're also restrained. So you had disadvantage, but then you had advantage, so now it's neutral.
Oh, attack roll against a creature have advantage, and yeah, so yeah, it would be normal.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yep. It takes 17 points of piercing damage, and I'm very upset.
Okay. Another sound is heard. Something shifts in the darkness. Other things move closer. Uncertainty continues. This thing in front of Yggdrasil and Kier is going to attack. I'm gonna say it's to attack Kier.
Yeah, get fucked.
Its first attack, actually, yeah, its first attack will be against Kier. Second attack is gonna be against Kier. Its third attack will be against Yggdrasil. Okay, the third attack missed. The first two attacks. Okay, that. Oh wait a second. Oh no, okay, but I'll keep that. Okay. Okay. One of the attacks against you misses here. The second hits for 24. I would like you to make a con save.
Yes, sir. Oh my god. Can I use
What
my
did you get?
inspiration?
Did you get did someone go to a national park site last week?
Well, I thought I got an inspo for being a freak.
I don't think we actually. I don't know if it actually happened. You know what? Sure. Why not? Also, I don't think a choker makes you a freak. I think a choker is a cool normative thing to do, but also it could be a freak in a fun way. Okay, but yeah, sure, why not? Go for it.
What?
Dang, you know
Yes.
Ian was a freak.
Do we think we're gonna get to my turn in the next 10 minutes, or do I have time to go grab food?
I mean, I'm trying to keep up the pace pretty decently, but if you need to go grab food, I'll do your turn. It won't be great though.
I'll just text you what I'm going to do, and then that way you just have it.
Okay, I'll need to pull up your sheet.
I attacked twice, and I end my turn.
Okay, you still haven't. Your thing is still on roll 20, right? Is that the only place it is, or sorry, I meant D&D Beyond. You haven't built it on roll 20 yet, right?
A decent chunk of it is in roll 20, not all of it.
Okay,
It's
a little bit easier.
But I'll just
It's just gonna be rapier attack, booming blade attack.
Okay. Rapier attack. And they don't
Well,
have booming blade spell in there. Okay.
bonus action, activate my Crimson Right, and then 2 attacks. Booming blade. Crimson Right this time will be Right of the Storm, so it'll be lightning instead of my normal fire.
Oh, so you'll okay. Alright.
Anyway, it's the creature's turn unless it's now snowcaps.
Okay, I'll have to remember to do that. Someone write down what they just said, because I got that. Okay.
I'll type it to you.
Okay, good. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that thing did its turn.
It is my
Okay, so-
turn.
Yeah.
There is no light sources, so these people are using dark vision. That means I have advantage.
Okay.
I am attacking this one with Is it still up?
No, it actually kills it. How'd you want to kill it?
It's the arrow just kind of shoots it like through an eyeball and hits the wall behind it.
Okay. Now I will say it did look like it regenerated a little bit on its turn, but it's still enough to kill it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I have another turn, and I am targeting the green one.
Okay. Oh, but green one. There's a green one. Oh, below you. Okay. I expected you to hit the blue one now. Yeah. Okay, that 15 plus 2, 17. That does hit actually. Yeah. So that hits. Okay, good. That'll be Ben. Oh, wait, so that one hits. Oh, is that your turn?
Yep. Who are you, knight?
Night. Okay. Normalus, it's your turn.
I was talking to this one.
It's a night. I am. Normalus, your turn.
Okay, that wasn't an answer to the question I asked them. That's excellent. Okay.
Did you ask someone a question?
I
Was it me?
messaged I messaged someone a question and they're like, "Great, glad to hear it." I'm like, that didn't actually answer the question.
Well, now I know who it. I now know who you sent it to.
All right.
Wait. Oh yay. Wait. That was a mean thing I said. Oh no.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Norlis,
Was it?
I don't know. There's no point in pulling over on it. Norlis is gonna cast Vortex Warp on Golier and move them out of the web.
Okay. Where do you want to put them?
Right there.
Okay, that works. Oh. Forgot you had access to the character sheet. Actually, I didn't know you had access to the character sheet. Yes, actually. Okay.
I also didn't know I had access to their character sheet. I just kind of grabbed it and moved it, and I'm like, wait, no, shit, I can do that.
Yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's this thing's turn. Okay. This thing seems to move its hands together, and you see, like, it, like, you know, do some weird hand signaling. It's like, and suddenly,
What?
what?
Sorry.
Oh, okay. It says, and you see another flicker of flame come out of nowhere and then turn to a ball and then explode. And it would affect... Okay. I'll roll for Golier. It would affect, the blue creature, Kier, Yugdrill, which I still think it's where Yugdrill has the last name, Snowcap, and Golier.
Does Golier have Counterspell?
6. I will check. I would be surprised if they do. I don't know. I mean, I'll pull up a sheet on there.
It's not.
They do have Counterspell.
They just don't have it on their sheet.
They
no,
do.
I mean, they do. I have to. Okay, so their fake sheet. I'm gonna call it the. Well, not fake sheet. It's a real sheet. But I want to be mean to not Golier, but Dre. I was serious, Dre. You do need to actually make your, sheet and roll 20. It's been like 2 years.
Just something to talk about after the session, not during.
No, I think it'd be fun. Okay. No, this is during session contact. Okay. I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, whatever. Very good. There's Golier. There it is. Yay. There we go. Let's see if I can see it roll. Yep. Okay, they failed. We'll take the damage. Alright.
No. I was asking about Counterspell, not rolling their stats.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Sorry. Let me find... Is that a third level spell? Or...
Yes, it is. It's third level spell.
Very good. They have Counterspell, yeah. Okay. I think it's fair to say they would have done that, yeah. I don't know where to show that they've... Oh, very good for this slot. Okay. Yeah, I'll say they would have counterspelled that. Okay. Well, wait a second. Could they see it? No. Well, let me make sure they could actually see the thing doing that. Yeah, they could. Okay. They counterspelled it. All right. Nothing's turn. What do you think? It moves into place, and it seems to cast its own strange spell. And it seems to suddenly disappear. Merkin, your turn. That I'll put on.
Okay. I'm gonna see Galir pop out of existence, or not existence, but pop out of my sight for a second. Is I don't know how what does Nornalis's vortex warp sound like? Is it like significantly different than the appearing and disappearing sounds we've been hearing?
Yes, the sounds that you've said hearing like disappearing would sound pretty different than the sound that Nornless used.
Okay. Okay, I'll look around a quick second, see Golir's not in the spider webs anymore, at least. Then there we go for it. Get a little bit closer to this guy and attack him. Just normal attacks this time. 28 to hit.
That hits.
And okay. And offhand 26.
But that also
To
hits.
hit.
Yeah, roll damage.
Alright. I'm getting my
Oh wow.
attack in there too. Boom. Okay.
Okay, we got
So we got
21.
21. 30, 48. Then okay,
That's enough to.
Let's.
Ooh, well, what'd that be? That'll just barely be enough to kill it. How do you want to kill it?
Okay, cool. Smash him with the hammer, and then I guess can that crit be that crit count as a throw for my
Sure.
next attack? Okay.
Oh. Well, I mean, all three of those, everything you roll. Wait. Oh yeah, you haven't rolled it yet.
All three will kill me?
Roll. Wait.
That's 48 in those. Or sorry.
Yeah, but
48.
that. Yeah, for based on what the damage you have rolled so far,
the first
48
two.
would be enough to kill it. Yeah.
Okay, and then the last one will be a throw at the next guy back, the blue guy with the claws, with the Wolverine claws. That is 14 plus 19. Did everything add up right? Okay, so 33 on that. More was the crit thing. Okay, I think that'll do it.
Oh, okay, so that's hit. Ooh, yeah. Well, of course it did. Okay, is that your turn?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Young Drill, your turn.
My turn. Guess I will move up to the blue one. And then attempt to wallop it.
Okay, go for it.
Give me a second. Uh, 18. Does that hit?
It does.
Alright. I will roll damage now.
Now, one thing you're noting is that although these are frog-like creatures, they do have this one has claws, it has teeth, and even like it's got its it has like fingernails with claws as well.
Yeah.
Or with like more fingernaily thing, which is typically frogs don't have
Wolverine
fingernails.
claws.
Well, in addition to that, they have fingernails, but yeah.
Alright, so it's 13 damage.
All right. It seems to make a noise after you hit it. Rather angered. Or maybe not angered. You're not sure. You don't know about the behavior of these creatures.
Be a masochist.
Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
All right. Kier. What's about Kier? Your turn.
Yes. I will push forward to this blue one here. And with the Warhammer, I will first take a Reckless Strike. Thank God. That's a 29 to hit on the first one.
Yo, what the?
Well, hit.
Alright. And then I'll take my 2 extra attacks. That's a 29 again. Damn. Damn. Yeah, that's my damage.
All right.
That a special feature you were given? Attacking 3 times?
It is part of Path of the Berserker. Bonus action attack.
Ah, okay. My bad. I see now.
Yeah.
All good.
Yep. Okay. Just put.
It's 37 points of damage.
Okay, that seems to. Okay, all right. You want so that's your full turn, correct?
Yes.
All right. You see it reel back, and it's going to strike you, but it doesn't. It suddenly vanishes, being replaced with a tiny little white frog. And you hear that sound again. Let's see. Here and Yugdrill, you see a strange, tall thing. Like they have arms and legs, but they're very strange. You have no idea what you're looking at, other than it might be considered a humanoid, maybe. Alright. Oh, this thing's dead. Alright. This knight will move closer. In. And it will aim its greatsword towards this creature, and it will like swing in place as if they're going to throw their sword, but they look around and realize, like, as if it was maybe like, they realized people were gonna see that they were gonna throw their sword. They look embarrassed, or maybe not. You're not sure. Very strange actions. And then move a little bit closer. This thing's going to move more. Fine. And it's going to get stuck in the web, so it's got to do a... actually, wait a second. Oh, it happens just at the start of its turn to do that, so I need to roll a 6 save. Okay. And it got a 22 and crit. Wait, is a 22 high enough or no? Norris.
If a natural 20, then that's a success regardless.
Okay, in that case it can keep moving.
But yes, that would also succeed.
And it's going to stay in place and attack Murgen. Gotta get on top of the previous one. Okay. We'll make a bite and then 2 claw attacks. It seems to start to regenerate a little bit from where you attacked it. Right. The bite just seems to be poorly placed, but the 2 claw attacks seem to hit. I'd like you, Boulderbrand, to roll 2 con saves. By the way, I'm assuming your AC is 17. If it's not, let me know. Mirgan, Boulderbrand, Thomas, hello?
Yep, coming.
Did you get a
2
land?
concepts. There's one. Oh my god.
You succeed both times. Okay.
We are
The
rolling
damage you took from those attacks would be 12 slashing and 11 slashing, but are you raging?
I am.
Okay. So that would be 6 and 5 instead. Both slashing. Okay. Which means 11 damage. Alright. Okay.
Wait, what is the damage halved from?
It was 12 slashing and 11 slashing from where it hit you.
Yeah, no, but from what is it? What's making it get halved?
I thought, do you not? Oh, you don't have a thing. I'm sorry. I thought you got that from raging. I'm sorry. I forgot.
I'm not Totem Barbarian anymore.
Yeah, good point.
So I'll take full. 11 and 12. Okay. 23.
Wait, why do you get it halved when you're raging?
Because it's slashing and piercing damage?
Oh, is that not... Wait a second. Am I misunderstanding that? I for some reason I guess I could convince myself as a normal thing that works that way, but I...
Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. Sorry.
You're right. You are wrong. Yeah, it's you get it from a bunch of other stuff in regard
and
to...
I get it.
I
get it.
Everything
doubled,
but psychic
okay.
for the Path of the Bear. Yeah. There we go. Okay.
My bad.
So we would go back to that. Okay. Now
Okay,
it's
so
Goldir's turn. Who is going to do what she sent me? They're gonna do Crimson Right and then make some your attacks. Okay. Blade and then... Okay. I'm gonna do kind of that. Okay. Oh, there we go. Here, that'll hit. And they had a Crimson Right, so that gives them additional 1d6, and I'll roll those in a second. Okay, first attack hit, and that will be Let's see. Okay, so they did a total of 12 damage. With the idea that they've moved up to here to do it. Oh wait, no they didn't. Because that's not, I think, hit. Okay, I think they would go over... Oh boy, that's a... Is this where they were? Oh no. Is this the exact space they were? Or are they here? I'm just gonna assume they were actually just right there.
They're there. That's where I put
They were
them.
here? Or...
Yes.
Oh, here? Okay.
Yes.
In that case, I don't know what they would attack. They don't quite, do you think they would go back into the space after you teleport them out of it?
I hope not.
Okay, in that case, I'll just say they, I'm gonna say they went into here and tried to hit with, like, find whatever the thing, like, see, well, no, that wouldn't be fair. I'm just gonna say that they were,
I think that's perfectly
you were
fair,
wrong,
because I've said
and they
it.
were here, and they're gonna be right here and make those attacks and hit. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And that's good there. Oh, one thing I'll say what will happen is this corpse seems to vanish and go away. And with it, you see return of this with the noise. Actually, I should make sure the noise occurs so you understand. Yeah, you see this noise happen, and the corpse just seems to vanish. And that little frog at which this thing was over, this little, oh boy. Layers. Teleports back right here. This thing's still being right there. Okay. And that little frog's probably gonna get stuck in the web. Okay. Hmm. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. This creature right here, which I haven't pinged yet, is going to look around, and it's going to cast a spell, or at least something. It puts its hands together, it slides them back and forth, and you see before Guldir, Mirgan, Normalist, and I think it's also Snowcap and most. Well, actually, I think everyone would technically see this. Actually, you guys could see. Oh boy, where did I put the thing? Oh, there we go. You could see this smoke suddenly appear, and out from this smoke pops this. What you can only be described as a dragon, and it seems to just like stand there. It looks and sounds real because it presumably is. It smells like dragon smell. In this case, like copper and smoke, and a little bit of like orange slices to get in there. That's at least what copper dragons have, that little like lemon pledge. Actually, yeah, not orange. I'd say like a lemony smell. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, it seems to be that a dragon has been summoned. Making a kind of crashing noise as it, mashes against this potentially basalt flooring. Okay, it's its turn. Then, seemingly, the corpse that Kier is like standing really close to, not quite on, seems to vanish with another weird sound.
Why is there a dragon in initiative?
There's a dragon.
It got spirit, like, isekai here.
Yeah, it seemed to be that you saw this creature put its hands together, And it seemed to have summoned this dragon from somewhere. Okay. Now. Okay, keep in mind this little creature's here. The little frog is back. This corpse is gone. Corpse that was here is gone. Now it's Snowcap's turn again. Yeah.
Oh, was I freed from the web?
Yes. I think that happened before you left. Actually, no, it didn't. It actually did. Oh, yeah, no, but you're freed from the lab. You were over here, and then I had you move over here.
Neat.
Which was mildly shitty of me for mild other reasons, but also mildly not shitty because otherwise you wouldn't be able to hit anything because your main targets had gone like hidden and gone away or died. Other listening.
I'm going to target this thing, and yes, I should be able to. I should be able to hit it because of my sharpshooter feat. It is not full cover.
Okay.
Then I'm going to make that attack. Make that better attack.
So
there.
Let me just check something. What I'm going to say is, given the angler you would need, both of those end up missing and hitting something just kind of standing, like they stop mid-air. Like right along here. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay, 31.
It seems that your arrows have hit an invisible creature, given the angling and the simple fact, like, the angling they're at, that you can't see part of the, like, tips. It hits something that's invisible, that seemed to have been right in the way.
Interesting.
Okay, is that your turn?
I'm gonna use my movement to 1, 2, and I think I can move here. And that should be my turn. I'm like, hey, I do call out to the knights. Where are you from, knights?
No round, Nightland, Nightland, Land of the Knights.
All right, Monty Python.
Nightland. That's what it says.
Do I recognize its accent?
Roll a int check, I guess. Insight. Insight works. Insight or pure or just int. You don't really recognize the accent. You have no idea where this is from, other than it's saying Nightland. So maybe Nightland.
Sorry, that wasn't. I don't know why I laughed so hard.
No, it's good. Okay. So that's your turn. All right. Assuming it is.
Yep.
Normalize.
Um,
And you can see the thing that was hit by those arrows.
correct. 2 questions for you. One, it likely used a spell to invoke its invisibility. Does it have to roll a concentration check on that?
That's what oh, you're right. I looked at the thing expecting it not to be shown that way. Yes, it does. But I believe it succeeded. Let me just make sure it succeeded by scoring up some rolls.
This is a DC 10.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're right.
DC if the
No,
Did both of those arrows hit?
they both did.
Okay, so that's a DC 14 and a DC 10. Con.
Okay, yeah, they both. Yeah, it got him.
Okay. Just curious about that. 2, would you allow me to roll an insight check to see if I recognize the spell that's been cast? That summon this dragon?
Sure. Roll Arcana.
Okay.
With a disadvantage, given you don't really understand the language that's been using to cast it, but some of the, like,
Okay.
movements of hands might help you out.
My disadvantage would be a 16.
Yeah, you aren't sure on the definites, but you think, given some movements, you think it's probably an illusion spell of some kind.
Yeah, Norlis had an inkling that it was the spell Major Image. And what he is going to do is test this hypothesis. He's going to cast a firebolt directly at the dragon. Center mass.
Just see.
Does a 25 hit?
I'd say it does.
Alright, does it connect with the dragon?
It seems to pass through it.
Does a 25 hit the creature beyond it?
Are we talking about this? If so, yes. But you could be referring to the thing that cast it, which would be... Oh, sorry, you can't see the pings. You mean this, or the creature that's directly beyond it, which is this tiny frog, or do you mean the person that casts a spell?
Okay, being like that.
The tiny frog? No?
Do you not see the yellow lining?
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said you asked if something hit the creature beyond that. So
yes.
No, it went through the dragon.
Yes, and the creature beyond it from this angle would be this creature.
There's no creature right here. I think reload Roll20. There's nothing right there.
Okay, I'll reload.
There's the dragon token's right there, but there's nothing where you pinged.
Okay.
Or where your arrow lead ends.
I sent an image of what I saw. Let's see.
Oh yeah, no, it's not there.
Okay.
I don't know why it's showing it's there. I don't think it was.
Okay, well then Normalist would have changed his angle to get the same desired, like, response.
Yeah, that was bizarre.
So it would be like this.
That's actually one of the strangest things I've seen, because I don't think I ever moved it to that location.
I don't know.
So it's just showing it at a wrong location, rather than just an earlier place it was, but it hasn't, like, loaded back in yet. Wow.
I see it correctly now. Does a 25 hit the blue frog?
Yes.
Alrighty then. So that would be 20 fire damage to the frog.
Okay.
Everyone, the dragon is an illusion. Do not lose your cool. That is my turn.
Okay, what I'm going to say is that fire damage didn't look like it was that effective against
I had a feeling.
Okay. Let me see if I have something for this. Wait, what did I just do? Uh-oh. Okay, good, never mind. This thing seems... Okay. This thing seems to move. And as this thing moves... Yugdrill, and let me see here. You can see this figure seem to put its hand up, and you see, like, one of its fingers seems to rise, whereas the others fall, and it looks like it's giving you a middle finger, Kier and or Yugdrill. You're not sure who's it's saying it to, but this entity right here, it seems to say that, or not say that. Do you use that, you know, form of hand-based language, and then it just vanishes. But that's not all. You hear another sound from really close to there. And it seems... Oh, is this already back? No, that was already there. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Now, I'd say Yugdra would have reasonably seen that. The weird gray whatever creature was, like weird humanoid-ish thing, is gone. And then you would see a Slad move up to it. The Slad went as well. And they were both replaced by little frogs. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, here, out from nowhere, you seem to get hit with a wooden object, and once it hits, this creature is revealed with a gnarly, mild, like, hand staff that seems to... Well, actually, no. Well, more than that. A big staff it's holding. It seems to hit you for 9 bludgeoning, but given you are raging, you just take half of that. Then it goes again to hit you, and that misses. And then it's going to try to bite you, which hits for 14 piercing, but given you have resistance to that due to raging, it would just be 7 piercing. Okay? Did you hear that, Kier?
Yes, total of 23 damage, half to 12.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. Good. Right.
Do I need to make constitution saves?
No.
Okay.
This thing seemed to bite you, which didn't seem to cause anything. And well, I mean, it caused some damage. Nasty mark, but nothing. The bites from these things, at least, don't seem to. Well, actually, you don't know anything about that. Never mind. But yeah, no, it hit you with a stick, a gnarly stick, and it bit you, but nothing additional that you need to roll. Okay. And I'd say towards the end of this thing's turn, no, well, no, I think that's good. No, actually, yeah. After it hits you, you hear that sound again, and this thing suddenly disappears, and is seemingly replaced by a tiny little frog. Mirgan Boulderbrand, your turn.
Okay. How bad is the one in front of me looking?
Let me check. Not like terrible, but not great. It looks like it's taken some hits and pretty harmed it. It's got some like nasty marks that you've caused along its like elbow.
Okay, I'm gonna reckless attack then this turn.
Several elbow injuries.
And here we go. Reckless attack, just gonna swing at him to 1. Ooh, 25 to hit.
Okay, that's gonna hit its upper elbow.
Okay. 25. Jesus. Oh, 27. So let me get.
Or, well,
Ooh! Oh my god, that's a crit. Sorry, the second attack I didn't roll with advantage, so the second attack is a crit. And that's another 22. Okay, and so after 47 damage, is he still up?
They still are.
Oh, okay, one more attack.
Oh, you have enough. Oh yeah, I see. Okay.
Extra attack.
Go for it. Yeah.
To
Roll
my
it.
offhands. Advantage coming in 25.
That hits.
Boom. Another 22.
Okay.
Boom. Just clobbering with the hammer. Oh, one of those hits, I'll push him 5 feet back. Yeah, that works.
Okay. Hey, notice if this thing succeeds once in here, does it have to roll again each time it gets like in this space or moves?
At the start of its turn, or if it moves into it for the first time on its turn, yes.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn, Richard?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Okay. Yugdrill, it's your turn.
Oh,
The thing you were
I'm
fighting
going to
and the green thing are both gone. Replace little frogs.
move down here.
There was previously things here, but those are little frogs too. You can see from this area this strange night, and that's the main thing you see, just that weird night. And maybe in the distance you can see some little frogs. Let's see. No. Okay. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
Here. Do.
Hello?
I can hear you. Hello?
Okay. How far would I see? I'm gonna sprint. Damn it, I can't make that. I'm gonna run 40 feet from there to yonder. And I would like to throw my hammer a la Mirgram at the blue slab.
Sure, go for it. Wait.
Nice.
You're going to throw your maul? Does it have a
I'm
throwable
from
quality?
No.
Okay.
How do I do this?
Just roll a 1d4 and I'll decide how badly it misses.
2.
Okay, yeah, it misses, it hits over here. You just you don't throw it very well. Yeah, if it doesn't have a throwable quality, you typically can't throw it unless, like, you're playing a really cool person or something. You can, I guess you could roll, I think there's a way to go, we could do like I don't want it to be lame, like I think you could technically just roll a d20 plus something and have it hit, but it's gonna do like 1 or 2 damage, and I think that's lame. I'm not confident it works that way. I know if it was like a, like if you were to throw a rock, I think it would work that way. I'm not sure if it would do that, but yeah, I'm just gonna say it misses.
Okay.
Even if it's not doesn't have a throwable quality. That'd be a cool thing if I added. I probably could have added the throwable quality. That'd be neat. But no. If there's a rule that I'm unaware of, let me know. But I'm in the framework that throwable weapons you can't really throw, and like, yeah. And there's no like default like just throw a thing rule. It's just I think a complaint probably a lot of people have with D&D of 5e with like a lack of weird little things like that are like standard, which I guess is partially standardized with the whatever you call it when you hit someone with a chair leg or any random item. I can't remember what it's called.
Improvised weapon.
Improvised weapon.
I don't know if
my,
it does improvised weapon if it's thrown though. If it doesn't have thrown.
I have the home rule, not the home rule, but I have the house rule of considering it an improvised weapon attack. But that's not a one size fits all issue.
Yeah, I think that it would be slightly lame, given that's a pretty low amount of damage for throwing that thing. But so I guess for the sake of it, like you could roll it. I'll let you roll it as an improvised weapon attack. I guess it just won't do that much damage.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, yeah, it misses. Wow, maybe I was right for having you do a 1d4 because it ended up being 2 again. Maybe it's the magical circumstances. Okay, is it your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Alright. The knight is going to move towards you, Yugdrill. You see it look at you? Or you see the knight look at you. And it seems to try to do something. And it looks like it holds its sword, holds out in one hand, and says, "I'm a knight!" And then you see it move its other hand in weird ways, twisting back and forth. "I am a knight!" And you see it like the strange, magical whatever seems to flow through you. I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Okay. You have succeeded from whatever spell it seemed to do with you, given its weird hand signaling. And it said, "I am a knight," and then it also said, "I am a knight," which is a weird thing for a knight to say. But yeah. They seem to have done something, maybe in the aids to help you, or maybe there was some confusion on who you were. The knight doesn't know. Or maybe they do. That's the knight's turn.
He's getting beaten to death.
Oh, we're now gendering the knight. Did I say he for the knight? Maybe I did. Okay, let's see. Now is this thing's turn. It's gonna try to move towards Bulletbrand. And wait, no, but it can't until I do the dex save. Okay. Which it fails, so it's stuck in place, and it's going to use its action to try to get free. Which is not a dex save, that's a strength save. It tries tearing at the around it and does so poorly. And that's its turn. Golir, it's now your turn.
Yippee! Okay, Norlis, how attached are you to this web?
As attached as I messaged you about it.
Aye, Captain. Okay,
I do expect this combat to end soon, by the way. I know it's getting a little late.
trying to think of something that I can do that doesn't do fire damage without having to re-enter the web.
Eldritch Blast.
My Eldritch Blast does do fire damage, actually.
It's not immune to fire damage, it'll just take less to it.
No,
it's about the web.
It'll burn the web.
The whole, yeah. Alright, well, are there any other things that aren't, like, let's see. I can't do that without having to enter the web space again. But I can target you since you're outside the web. How does this guy here feel about 3 Eldritch Blasts?
You can. Well, maybe they might be happy that you.
Yeah, he might be.
That. Maybe they won't. It's an uncertainty because you don't know.
Oh. Okay. So how does he feel about those? I need to roll an extra 2d4 fire damage for those.
Yeah, first one misses, second two hit.
I'd hope the third one at least hits.
Oh, so you have the second two hit. I mean, is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
I thought you said that.
All right. So that's 6 fire damage.
Useful ladder.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's wild. That's the funniest thing on the planet, actually.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't know what I want to do in regard to this.
That's 16 damage. That's 10 force
roll
damage.
Roll a 1d100.
That is the funniest thing on the planet. It's a 94.
Okay, here we go. As you hit this thing, you think you just fucked up like really badly. Like you hit its fingernail, and like you don't. It looks like it might have slightly emblazoned its fingernail a little bit, and it looks back at you like just confused why you would do that. Because it doesn't. It's not like you missed. You hit its fingernail. Like it definitely hurt it slightly, but like that was a burnt fingernail, and it just looks at you in like shock that you would do that, and it just vanishes.
That's hilarious. Thank you, DM. I appreciate that.
The little frog returned. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. This thing is going to try to move around. 5, 10, 15, 20. And it's going to try to make some attacks. Actually, yeah. Okay, so first it goes out for a bite for Mirgren. And the bite seems to miss pretty bad. It kind of it rushes at your like side and just bites an area of air near your neck. It's scary, but it doesn't hit you. Then it goes for a claw attack. And you're like, your left hand, it gashes at. Doesn't do too much. It for 6 piercing, which because you're raging is only 3 damage. And then it goes again from its same hand and ends up, slicing like in between one of your fingers, which is not great. It doesn't cut your finger off, but it ends up being a nasty cut there. So you have a wider finger margin. That would be like 11 slashing damage. But actually, you know what? Just a mildly slighter finger margin because it's half to 5. Like a really nasty paper cut, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And then right as it does so, it looks at you and it starts to looks like it's about to ribbit or something or make something because its neck starts to enlarge. Then its eyes look back and forth in some confusion of some kind. And it vanishes as well, being replaced with a tiny little frog. Snowcap, it's your turn.
Snowcap is just gonna be here.
Okay. Oh, by the way, when he moves, the dragon goes away. Or when they move, yeah, the dragon's gone.
Nice.
Okay. Wait a second. Would it? I need to actually check that. I don't see anything that says it like. No one hit the creature. Yeah, I don't see anything that says it goes away if you move too far or if you go to a different dimension. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's actually still up. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
But you guys know it's not real, so it's just a cool little dragon thing. Okay. That's your turn, Snowcap. Norlis, your turn. It seems many of the enemies, perhaps most, are gone. You're not sure if all of them are gone, though. What do you do?
Start blasting toads.
Oh.
Got the small one right here.
Okay, Kier and Snowcap, roll insight check.
Okay. Not 20.
Given both, actually no, Snowcap. Given you have seen the little toads go like come back after the creature's died, it doesn't. There's no reason to believe killing the little creatures is going to. I mean, it might prevent something from coming in, but you don't like know that. At the very least, like it's possible for a new thing to happen, but maybe not. Which toad do you aim at first? Norlis.
Norlis, stop.
Okay.
Killing them is not going to do anything.
What? So you just use a firebolt?
Yes.
Or some other? Okay. Roll fire. Oh, you already did. Okay. Yeah, that gets it.
Damn.
That blows its little body up. It's possible these things are endangered. You never know. Okay. That kills it. Yeah. The little frog guts everywhere.
How could you?
Yeah, that's gonna piss off Slandor. Okay.
Who's that?
Mystery character you guys don't know about yet.
Well, you do now.
That was a mild joke in regard. Also a real character, but also a mild joke in regard to anyone who knows anything about Warhammer Fantasy. Okay. Is it your turn, Norris?
You're fucking up the brand, bro.
Am I?
I was talking with Norlis.
Oh. I thought you said
For
fucking
killing
up the
endangered
brand,
species.
like you don't like Slandar. Okay. Is that your turn, Norris?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yep. That's gone. Mirgorn, it's your turn.
Norlis is now alignment evil.
What'd you do?
Yeah, well, Morgan's gonna toss his dwarven thrower at or one of them at
Yeah, there's one right here, and
at
there's
the frog
one
in
right
the
there.
middle. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Did like no one hear me about like hear Snowcap?
Wait, is there also? Oh no, that's one. Okay. All right, that would yeah, that's gonna hit and kill it.
Look, there's obviously something fucking going around with all the ley lines or Yggdrasil or something. We can't. And in mid-sentence, he turns around to go to kick this one.
It's not gonna do anything. You're just killing them for no reason.
Here, we'll just do this.
The voice of Snowcap echoes through the halls, but Frog Massacre must go on. Or should it go on? Okay, wait, why did you roll a strength? Did I miss something? Are you gonna crush it? Is that why?
Yeah, I just did it for a kick.
Okay, I was gonna say if you want to crush the frog, but also kick's fine. Yeah, you kick it. It just like smashes against the wall and like breaks into little pieces. You can hear it's like little bones break. It's awful. But yeah, you killed the frog.
I'm gonna yell. Turn to the one down the hall to my right ear. Or I don't know if anybody else can even see it. And yell, "That's you better get out of here."
They look. I'd say they look. Like I said, they look frightened because you see. You know what? They don't because they might be blind. So I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you if they do anything because they can definitely hear sounds that are bad, but they might be blind. Yeah. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Fog spirits. Okay, yeah, maybe a Slander show. Okay, Yugdrill. The weird knight is
Okay,
currently in
my
front of you.
turn. I'll be
What
right
do you
back.
do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Okay. The session's almost over, by the way.
I'm gonna smack him.
Okay, go for it.
Teach him a lesson.
20.
Okay, their like body feels weird. It's like a weird fleshy like the like helm feels like you're hitting like I don't even know, like a squeezable ball or like a weird like piece. I don't know. You wouldn't know what like a bunch of certain modern materials would be like. I'm just gonna say it's squishy. It's squishy when you hit the head.
20 damage.
Yeah, it does the damage to it. It's like Jello or like gelatin might exist. Yeah, gelatin like sliding back and forth. Albeit maybe you haven't seen gelatin in the. I don't know if you, maybe Yugdrill has gelatin memories from some of the souls. Okay. All right. You.
That's my
I'm a
turn.
knight. Here, your turn. The dragon has already been demonstrated to be an illusion.
Yes. Kira's gonna walk over to one of the remaining frogs and he's gonna use his flame sword. He's gonna attack it. Does that kill the frog?
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Evil.
I'll walk over to. No. I have not hit shit this entire encounter. I want to kill something.
Evil. I thought you were supposed to be good now.
He's on his way.
I'm pragmatic. 15.
He's doing a pragmatic run.
I don't think you know what pragmatism is.
I don't want shit to randomly spawn behind us.
Well, he's not doing dogmatic.
Exactly. That's a 15 damage for the second frog.
Yep, that will hit it. That's gonna like literally. That might even do damage to your like hammer because you're just mashing it against like the stone. Basically, how much damage you just obliterate the thing.
I don't know. No. I'm using my flame tongue sword.
Oh, okay. In that case, you fry it up and it like smells like burnt frog. Which I guess is well, it wouldn't smell like chicken.
Okay, final one.
It tastes like chicken.
I moved the last 10 feet I've got.
Oh.
Can I hit this one?
Yeah, I'll say it's more centered here. Yeah, go for it.
I'll make that one a reckless.
Okay.
11.
All right. Is that your turn?
Is it dead?
Yes.
Yes. That is my turn.
Okay. Yugdrill, you see the knight in front of you. And they look like they're going to like reach up for a sword and they pull it up above their head and start to swing it down towards you. But then they seem to just vanish from via the teleportation. And in their place, you see a little frog. Then, seems like all the threats are gone. But, one thing. Golier, are you here?
Yes.
Okay. You feel weird.
Oh no.
Golier suddenly vanishes and is replaced by a strange figure that looks like this. I'll make the token big so you can see. Actually, I'm
Okay.
gonna probably post it in Discord, and
That is
that's where we're
probably
ending.
the best time for me to step out. I'm gonna say that's the best time for me to step out, then that way I don't know what happens while I'm gone.
Yeah, we're ending here.
Okay. I'm gonna do boom points real quick so I can then take out the trash. First off, Thomas, love your new character. Oh my gosh. Bro has so much aura, it's ridiculous. Can I give a boom point for aura? Is that possible?
Feels aura.
Thank you.
And then I want to give the other one to Onbi because the scene with Snowcap and Gola at the beginning was really funny.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you all so much. I will see you all in 2 weeks.
Take care, Chief.
Bye. Peace out, y'all. Bye.
Who didn't attack a frog after Snowcap's warning?
I think we all attacked him.
I didn't attack any frogs.
I didn't.
I'm giving boom points to. Yeah, I'm giving boom points to Yugdrill, Golier, and Ian for not attacking the frogs after I said that it wouldn't do shit.
Wait, I wasn't expecting my thing to count. That was my only joke, but I'll still take it.
Yeah.
Okay, when's it go next?
I don't have one.
Likewise, I do not have one today.
Ditto.
We got so many pretzels, man.
Pretzel maxing.
Did you finish off the rest of that barrel?
No, yeah.
Is there anyone else left?
Yeah. I think I want to give one to Nornalis for for shooting a bolt at the frog at the end. I wasn't expecting that from Nornalis.
I didn't know what was going on. So thank you.
That got me good.
Okay, I'm going to
Pretty good session though.
say I'm going to give mine to Snowcap for engagement with the Weird Knight character, like early engagement with that, like calling out to them, try to ask who they are, and kept with it after they said some weird things.
Yay.
Okay.
And also, I wasn't murder hobo with the fucking frogs.
You already gave that to some people for that portion, so it feels weird to give you that, but we can say also that is something I was considering.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Yeah, I was gonna give some to people who didn't. Well, actually, no, I couldn't have done that because I don't want to give boom ports for something like that because it could mean or indicate to you guys that killing the frogs was not the correct option, which it might be. Well, I don't know.
I literally got a nat. I got a nat 20 on that insight. So.
Yeah, that is true.
I got a 13.
Well, but the nat 20 on the insight was relative to like determining if I thought it was something else. I thought it was determine. No, I guess it was. I guess it was that. I thought that was.
Yeah, it was about Nornalis killing the frogs.
Yeah, that was what it was. Yeah, it's like once you kind of saw Nornalis do it, it was like, okay, you know, if a dwarf is gonna kill frogs for various circumstances, maybe Nornalis is following suit. But like now that Nornalis is doing it, people are just, it seems kind of odd that even they're doing it. So maybe there's a reason behind it. And like when you thought about it, like, oh, wait, we saw this previous thing. There's no reason to believe that like killing them will do anything. It might be that something can teleport a corpse, because obviously the opposite did. Unless there's a specific rule to it, like, if it only works after the one thing died, it can only do it once, like, Well, yeah. Because otherwise, if it didn't work like that, and Hogan died along the way, assumedly you know, that would mean that Golir couldn't come back from wherever they came from. But that never happened, and if it did, it probably wouldn't have worked out that way.